and gentlemen, yes, time to get into the action of Game 1 between BetBoom team and PARIVISION. I'm ODPixel, joined by Gorg for this one today, and I'm looking forward to seeing this. We're getting kind of some rarer heroes. Silencer coming into the mix for BB team. The question is it going to be enough for BetBoom team this overall draft? Because so far in this group stage 2, PARIVISION, they've looked kind of unstoppable, Gorg.
Oh, they've been really strong. The nasal serps haven't been helping BetBoom a lot. They try and cook here with the Silencer pick, but I feel like as soon as you see something untraditional like this is where you punish with some cheese like Naga, and that's exactly what Satanic is doing right now.
Yeah, because Naga Siren's been having a pretty crazy win rate so far. I mean, what is it really about sort of this patch that's kind of bringing back this Naga Siren in so many of these games?
It's a fun killer, Owen.
Yeah.
I think as soon as you see something, people experimenting, just pick Naga, buy a pipe, and they're still like thinking about, oh my god, what am I gonna pick as a tier 4 item? I don't know.
I mean, because what do you sort of make of the last picks coming through? Do you like that the Lena's coming for GPK? Because I feel this has been a mid-hero that has kind of fallen off a little bit in terms of the games we've had in the last few days of this group stage too.
Oh, definitely. I think Lena was kind of a clever pick because they don't have that many gap closers on PARIVISION. So I don't think GPK was completely out of it when he picked this, but I think the only problem with it is, again, it gets really countered by the pipe. I'm expecting one to come out here and they're going to ball up on PARIVISION. Yeah,
we'll see what sort of build comes out from DM. And again, also a treat to kind of see this. I feel like in the Phoenix games we've seen it's been more so support, but still very much room for this hero to be played in the core capacity. I mean, I've heard rumors of the mid. I don't think we really got treated to that too much here at the official level, but some off-lane Phoenix from DM.
I'm a big fan of Phoenix mid as well. I think as a core it had a big place last patch. It was kind of underutilized.
Yeah.
Now they switched it from universal to strength hero, so I'm curious to see if that's going to matter at all for DM here coming into the lane.
Yeah, I mean, for Pure on the safe lane Monkey King, how is this a very annoying lane for him against this Phoenix or Bat? Like, how do you expect Pure to do?
Oh yeah, this is pretty miserable. If you manage to somehow, like, the Silencer could do really well in this lane. He counters both the Batrider and the Phoenix a bit, so he could actually make this lane playable for Pure for sure.
And in terms of like the changes of Silencer, right? I remember looking at the patch. There was a lot of kind of words. What sort of?
A lot of words.
What is the outcome of that? Is this hero better now? How much better is it?
It's hard to tell, really. It goes day to day. I think it's good. I personally am a fan.
But and is that coming from someone that liked it? And we'll see Save get that first blood up on the top there against decisive, catching him out. But is that, you know, did you like Silencer before, or your views changed because of the patch?
I think he's gotten a little bit better. He had some potential before. His global cooldown is not that long. The only problem with this, he doesn't provide any lockdown. But if you manage to win your lane, which I think he should here, I think he will have a lot of value for BetBoom.
Yeah, so far the farm's been actually pretty good for Pure, 10 and 3 against the 6 and 1 of DM. So solid start in the first few waves from BetBoom team. Top lane.
Nice dodge there.
Miro's going to try and turn towards Satanic. Won't be able to stay on top of him. This top lane outcome so far, very even on the CS between the Naga Siren and the Dawn. As we saw earlier, they get the kill against Ducalis. Is this sort of a lane that can continue to get kills, or does it get a bit trickier for the Dawn and the Lion, and we should see Satanic be fine on the Naga Siren?
When they're a heavy kill lane, I think Satanic is maybe one of the best players in the world now, playing a defensive lane like this and finding the farm without dying. Maybe his support will die a few times, but I expect Satanic to be keeping up at least.
Ducalis, even though he did get caught out and gave up that first blood, we should still expect to see some pretty good things from him, right? Especially the Jakiro, right? This hero is pretty hot right now.
Yeah, it's very hot. And a little cold, too.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah.
And we've seen great stuff from Jakiros throughout the multitude of games that he has been getting through on the picks. Mid lane matchup, it's pretty much dead even. 16 and 2 against the 15 and 3. Very close between these two. I mean, from what we've seen so far, like, how do you sort of rate GPK and No One's performance here at DreamLeague so far?
I mean, I've been a big fan of No One, and I think he's definitely peaking. He's just so good mid. He wins these hard matchups, similar to Sumail. He wins a lot of hard matchups where they counterpick him, and somehow you look mid, and he's equal on CS.
Yeah.
He got bullied back to base now, though, so GPK has a little bit of free reign. Should be a Lina favorite matchup, but later on, Quap could help gap close a bit and kill Lina as well, so it goes both ways a little bit.
Yeah, and I guess, No One should have a game where he's going to get quite a lot of freedom. The biggest sort of struggle for him will be if Save's in position to lock him down, and outside of that, maybe the ultimates here and there, the global, the light strike array, if GPK is able to get that sort of catch.
Yeah, that's a nice part about having Silencer. He actually does combo break a lot here and gives a way to kill Quap. Surprising, you know, like nobody's thinking about global anymore. It's been years since this Silencer here was relevant, so might be caught off guard by that.
One grenade on Katomi down bottom.
Dead.
Able to turn with the curse, but D9 class DM will be able to push on take him down. They'll try and turn towards Pure, but Pure will be fine. So PARIVISION get themselves a kill on the scoreboard.
Well needed. I mean, they're doing really well down here on BetBoom. I'm not sure they expected this with the Phoenix bat lane. The silencer's doing work, I think.
Pure definitely happy with the CS that he's been getting so far top lane. And they go on to Satanic. Should be able to run. And they're going to have the hammer back up in 5 seconds if Mira wants to keep chasing, but he won't. A little scared of the potential of Ducalis to fight back. They'll just have to continue to focus on the creep wave and be happy in the knowledge that Satanic's pretty low on the HP in terms of regen. They've still got a couple of tangos from Ducalis to pass over, so should be able to get back up to the creep wave soon. Still has to definitely be careful of the combo damage that Mira and Save can throw down upon him.
They're definitely doing a good job keeping Satanic low here to make sure his illusions can't tank anything for the lane. Look at that.
Is he just dead?
Oh, let's see the juke.
Yeah, he tries to dodge it, but Mira knows exactly which one the real one is. That was just a bit risky there from Satanic, right? Stepping up like that. Completely underestimating Mira's ability to just turn and kill him.
He didn't have much regen left, so it might have been one of those forced deaths.
Sure.
He'll be back in lane and hopefully be able to farm a little bit. Otherwise, they're going to get a run over this game.
Yeah, I guess, by the looks of it, with the respawn time, he's going to be able to be back in the lane before the next creep wave comes in, so at least doesn't miss out too much on the CS.
Or is he?
I'm going to say that. Yeah, where's he heading?
I don't know. Sure.
Where was he going? Is that you almost forgot where the creep wave was? Is he all right? There we go.
Sometimes.
Back to the creeps.
Yeah, there we go.
Meanwhile, in the jungle, no one into Ducalis. They're going to find Save. This is looking like a very dead lion. Save. Unless he's able to get some crazy neutral deny.
Yeah.
But unlikely.
Tornado.
There we go. No one finishes off the kill. An easy one handed for him over towards the mid. And still has that potential for the Sonic Wave with that 6 hit and also finds the power rune. So have to watch out in these side lanes now. Highly likely that no one will be ready to turn up and turn around any attempts if BetBoom themselves get aggressive. But overall, do you imagine one of these lineups is trying to speed up the game a little bit more? Like, who's looking to snowball this game?
Well, I was just thinking about that. I think both teams are kind of lacking that blink stun early game. The offlaners are not really those type of heroes. So it's going to be either the Lion or the Batrider in each team making the moves. And right now, the Lion's game is a little bit better. I think he's slightly better at roaming in with the smoke too, so I'm expecting BetBoom to be able to play a little faster this game. He might get the blink first too.
No one.
There's some pressure bottom.
He's coming in. He's ready with the jump. Gets the beautiful angle with the Sonic Wave onto the two of them. That's the easy rotation there off the back of having that haste rune secured. 9 class will die. The PARIVISION are going to be very happy with this continued success of No One's early game on the quad. GPK, of course, continues to get free farm in the mid, but No One definitely making the most out of this matchup, being able to abuse his ability to gank these lanes early on.
Yeah, that's the difference with the two mid laners this game. GPK is a bit greedy. That might pay off later, though. We'll see.
And what's sort of the bit on GPK? So we're seeing the Maelstrom come out. Is the sort of the spell damage Lina dead? You know, what's happening with Lina in this
I mean,
path?
I have not seen much of it, personally.
No.
I think it might be pretty dead, and its win rate's down low, but the Maelstrom part did not change too much, so I can't see why this wouldn't be good. And also, I think it's a way to have a dedicated egg killer as well.
That's true.
Very good at killing Phoenix eggs with Lina and attack speed and all that.
Because in that sense as well, where do you go with this build? Because obviously you can't really, Gleipnir doesn't exist from the Maelstrom extension anymore, and I imagine you're not rushing like a full Mjolnir unless you want to be really greedy. Are you just getting this and like some sort of Dragon Lance, or you have to get the BKB early?
Yeah, I think something like Dragon Lance BKB sounds really good to be able to focus that egg down. I think maybe a Shadow Blade could be in the works as well later on.
See them
get a way to initiate.
Get the curse onto the two of them.
Yeah, this is a
and
little
they do proc the silence. They'll be able to just step up and blow him up.
Nobody knows what Silencer's doing nowadays.
It's like, oh, suddenly I'm silenced. I guess that's how the spell works. Well, meanwhile, Ice Path and a Solar Guardian coming in, though, to try and back up BetBoom. Miro's here, trying to keep GPK alive. GPK does die. The Supernova was used, but BetBoom, they're able to keep well out of the way of it. So, PARIVISION turning up. They're able to put an end to GPK. But overall, kills getting the 2 there for BetBoom. The rest of BetBoom able to back off safely. And, of course, this is giving a lot of space for Pure down on the bottom lane. He's getting a lot of free farm. And yeah, it's kind of just one of those rare setups where I feel it's been a while when you have a lineup where you're getting your 2 cores both going Maelstrom.
Yeah, no, for sure. They're ready to gear up for the Naga here.
Yeah.
I think it's correct. I think Monkey's actually one of the better heroes against Naga in the game. Once he gets like Mjolnir, BKB, she won't be too much of a threat. He can stick on her. She won't be able to song. Later on, there are a few things that are a bit tricky for Monkey, but in general, yeah, they are ready for her, it seems like.
And what sort of tips the decision as a Monkey King player between going for the Maelstrom or going for the Battle Fury as your farming item in a game like this?
I think Mjolnir is kind of the obvious choice here.
Yeah.
Can they kill?
He's out.
Close.
He's going to feel good about that one, able to tank the decently long cooldown of that Sonic Wave as well there, Pure, and survives.
Still level 5 on bet.
Top, trying for the setup here onto Satanic. The backups here from Decisive. But the Ice Path, Satanic's going to be okay. They don't have quite enough damage here between the two of them to burst through Satanic. Maybe once Save hits the 6. Katomi's turned up to the top lane as well. They might look to go again onto him, and the stun is back up. Satanic not expecting them to have that second attempt upon him. They get him. Silence kicks in, and there's no backup this time. Decisive, he started to back away.
Oh, they're bullying this young kid. They're punishing him. They're punishing him a lot for his greed right now. He might need to just go to the jungle and accept the loss here, leave the lane for Ducal so he gets level 6.
Yeah, the lane's looking pretty scary. And other parts of the map as well, especially with Miro, having the Solar Guardian back off cooldown. BetBoom definitely have a lot of ways to set up and make these plays. 6 has been hit on Katomi, so they've also got ways to react to PARIVISION making aggressive moves. So no one, whilst he's got away with some good early movements, the next play looks towards, it's going to be a bit more tricky. BetBoom, they're going to have answers.
Oh, yeah.
6-5. 1k gold lead at the moment for BetBoom. See what plan is here.
Silence are still just sitting top, waiting for Satanic to slip up. They're hoping he forgets about them. Pure is playing on the defensive bottom. They might go on Amir though. Look at this. There's just a poke.
Yeah, DM not quite having 9 class close enough. 9 class not quite hitting the 6.
They really need 6 on Batrider to do things here.
But even then, right, I imagine Katomi is going to be ready with this global, trying to break the combo of whatever gets thrown down onto Pure. And Pure farming in a position where TP backup can come in pretty easily for him, so he's in a very, very safe spot. And as you know, well, Satanic, you reckon at this moment, he's not going to be showing his face on that lane at all. He's just going to completely stick to this top line of jungle creeps?
I think so, yeah. It's a little bit worse than it used to be, it feels like, with these top lines. There's an Ancient there. Naga is luckily pretty decent at farming them at least, but as you can see here, she is taking a bit of damage doing it. It's not super free. But she's able to hold. She's a good defensive hero. And later on, I mean, I think PARIVISION are going to be playing for some combos later on with the... I'm not a big fan of the Song Egg combo exactly, but the Song into Ice Path and Macropyre is it's a classic in Dota 2.
Satanic will at least... He's got the Polywog Charm to keep him sustained. I mean, when you play carries, are there any of these new sort of tier 1 neutrals that you feel really good about finding?
There's a go bomb there.
He's going to blow the global for this one, Katomi. See if it keeps him alive. He does have backup by his side, so it is going to indeed cause PARIVISION to have to back off. Global used, but he'll live, and maybe BetBoom will even find kills from this. They get the jump forward on towards 9 class. Also back up with the Solar Guardian over towards DM. They've got the burst to bring the Phoenix down. 9 class tries to deny Tarosh, but Miro will be able to clean him up. Good reactions from BetBoom. And just a simple global silence, and suddenly PARIVISION, they can't make that play happen.
Yeah, it's really impressive. BetBoom's lineup, how good they are at countering these ganks with the Dawn ulti and the global always coming in. Quick responses. Hard to see an opening right now for PARIVISION except for sitting back and farming.
Yeah.
And it's costing them a lot. We have the 15-minute mark coming up pretty soon, and we know how important that is. So might have to clutch up a play there.
This could be a pretty good smoke, though, if they can strike whilst the ults are on cooldown.
It's good.
They get the setup on towards Miro. They'll drop the Macropyre. They'll drop everything. Sonic Wave as well. They'll be able to make a move whilst those globals are off cooldown.
You take those. Phoenix working on that Shivas. Probably won't have it before the 15. I keep thinking about the 15 minutes mark, Owen.
I mean, what are you going to have? It makes sense, especially when we saw what Fizz bit beforehand. How powerful the teams we have here. PARIVISION is the one that just every time 15 minutes they will be there. They will have set up the map in a way to contest that. So we're definitely going to see quite the clash. I guess at that point, when a couple of minutes, all the ults will be back up. Global's going to be there again.
Yeah.
So if anything, I would imagine that does mean that kind of at the 14-minute mark, BetBoom ideally won't want to be using these globals. So maybe PARIVISION do want to try and poke out the global silence, the Solar Guardians, so that 15-minute mark is kept clear.
That's a good point. They could definitely do that. Maybe make a smoke happen right here. They're going a little bit on Pure, but the line is too close. Yeah,
good stuff from Save to hold him back. But I tell you what, no one still gets to jump into Pure. Pure's in with the Jukes, though. See if he's able to get out of this. No one, is he going to read the correct distance? He is. What a read there from no one. That was a couple of jumps coming in from Pure, zip-zapping across the trees from all the angles, but no one knew exactly where he was.
Surprised he didn't get away there. Wow.
Time in the mid, they're dropping Lagunas on towards him.
They really want him dead.
They'll get him.
Yeah. But now, like you said, though,
that was the global.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see if, yeah, that might count for something in 60 seconds time where there's still going to be, what, 50 seconds where there isn't that global. Maybe PARIVISION will be able to use that to secure the Roshan, sorry, to secure the Tormentor without any interrupt from BetBoom. We'll see.
Yeah, definitely. I think that might have been a mistake. We'll see if it pays off or not for them. Satanic will be ready with the Manta. Top lane, they want to poke this Dawn out. Lion is ready.
Satanic. He's going to try and fight
Boxing
this.
Lion. I like that.
Save should be pretty dead here. They're trying to save him with the hammer, but he's already gone. The pings, I'm seeing a lot of pings keep coming down around this Tormentor.
Dire have the ward ready there.
Yeah, and
tricky ward spot right there as well.
And with these TPs up top, they're going to be able to connect through the Twin Gate. PARIVISION get over here in a manner that BetBoom can't really match. BetBoom are not in any sort of shape to make the move over towards this Tormentor. So, as we saw in the replays and the highlights, this is going to be another classic PARIVISION. 15 minutes, they're there. They'll take this. And BetBoom, they just don't seem to care. They're not here at all.
Yeah. Now, this is the comeback. Look at the goal swing. There it is. Back in PARIVISION's favor again. Now we'll go back. They got a pretty decent shard as well, the Jakiro. Better than the bat, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, sure, yeah, if you're looking at which one you'd rather get hit. Absolutely.
Mira's working on that pipe. There's a lot of magic damage in general this game. Both teams could be looking at it eventually. I think PARIVISION might need one too. Let's see.
Damn, how it's still what, 1,000 gold and he'll have the Shivas.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we'll see if he goes back
time
for that after that one.
Knowing DM, I feel like he will. They're looking to go on the Dawn. It's probably their best target.
That's kind of tricky. I mean, 9 class, he's super close to Blink Dagger. So,
oh, yeah.
If we can just like get this last bit of gold sorted, then they can look for that sort of smoke play.
Yeah, he's closer than Lion. That's big, I didn't expect that, but he's a better farmer, right? Lion only 3 creep kills this game, so.
Yeah, a little bit of gold bonus as well for the Tormentor helping out. Close that little bit of a bridge, but the ults are up for BetBoom. And as we've seen before, when it comes to PARIVISION making these plays, even if they do have the blinks, the reactions from BetBoom, you know, you've got to kind of consider those. I mean, to the point where, like, ideally, are you looking to try and find the Dawn, or are you trying to find the Silencer when you make these smoke plays?
Yeah, that's a good question. Both are great targets. That's a free killer right there.
Easy finger sack for save, already up to 2, not bad at all here. 16 minutes in a game that's not got a huge amount of kills, just 10 for 8.
I think the Dawn will be the target more often because he's going to be the one pushing out the lanes. But as you can see, Save is always covering him. He knows that as well. So he's sitting behind. That's why he's not farming so much, but he is sitting behind. And it's paying off. He's also going to get his blink almost at the same time as 9 class.
And GPK is going to feel pretty strong in the fights now. That's the BKB done here, nice and early, 16 minutes in. Level's still very good for him as well. It's level 14. We're clear 2 levels ahead of no one's quap. So the farm paying off here for GPK. Top spot right now on the board.
And the BKB is huge. They're going to stand their ground against PARIVISION in these fights. We're going to see, I think I'm going to expect a little bit of bobbing and weaving in fights for PARIVISION a bit. It's hard to commit into this Lina BKB and this Monkey as well. Monkey's actually not itemizing BKB, which surprised me a bit. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, do you think from the Yasha, what he's going to go for the full SMY?
Yeah, I mean, the SMY is always good against to get some status resistance for the last one, all that.
Middle tower is under
might be the idea. Manta is also fine, honestly. I think you might consider that also. For the net on Naga.
See what we get here next. I mean, I think, yeah, GPK, he looks to be the target, maybe. PARIVISION, they're watching around the mid.
Save ready.
I mean, this is the thing. It's not easy for PARIVISION to make these jumps.
Very hard. They're going to go on the rune here. Let's see.
They get the jump. The global comes out straight away, saves him with the stun on the 9 class. They just able to turn burst through the bat. I mean, this is kind of the problem. It's not easy to make these smoke jumps as PARIVISION. That was the blink reveal from 9 class. It just feels so hard for them to make the moves, right? You know that BetBoom's going to be able to turn and react.
Yeah, they're reading them really well. I feel like also there's a little bit of stress on PARIVISION. I wouldn't say they necessarily have the late game here, so they feel a little stressed out to make some moves happen. It's not clear and cut that Naga would carry this. There's the Lion who can mana drain the illusions. Actually, they removed that, right? Mana drain does not kill illusions anymore.
Yeah, I think a lot of these spells, yeah, they used to nuke illusions are kind of gone.
That's quite a big change, actually. Wonder if they thought about that in the draft.
Pure. Yeah, indeed, as you say, he's going to go for the Manta into the BKB, so there's 2 ways to keep himself safe further ways to react when PARIVISION do make those jumps. I mean, PARIVISION, they had a pretty explosive early game. No one getting these 5 kills. 5-1-0 on the Quap. That has slowed down. Feels the necessity to get that BKB online before he starts looking to get involved in these attempts from PARIVISION. But even things such as the Global with the reverberating silence are still going to cause issues.
Oh, definitely. That's a great facet against these BKBs coming out.
Yeah, it's so annoying when you're playing against a silencer.
Even DM is buying one.
He is.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess, yeah, you do feel you have to. Even though you're going to get hit by that second round, you've got to try and speed it up so you actually get the chance to get your spells off.
Mm-hmm. And right now, as I can see on BetBoom, the Miro has a pipe, so I don't really know how they're going to fight this on PARIVISION right now. Smoke is coming in.
Yeah, BetBoom's ready to look for them.
They're really just trying to farm as much as they can on this map on PARIVISION because they know the jump isn't there, like you said, Owen. It's hard to start the fight. See if they can maybe turn this around.
This is kind of deep.
Ooh, we got the dive.
Yeah, he's able to get out of that setup. And now they'll look to 9 class. They get caught with the Hex. The curse kicks in. The finger's there.
Yeah.
They'll get the bat.
Tried to counter initiate, but instead just gave him a free kill.
How are we doing on the brain drain for silence at 8 at the moment?
The brain drain.
All in here. I mean, he's going to get the force, but I think once you've got the glimmer in the force, then you can treat yourself to a shard, right? That's how it works.
It's quite greedy still, I think.
You've got to get that permanent +3 to the +1. It'll triple the power of your innate.
Oh, it triples now, yeah.
You know?
That is tempting. That is tempting.
That's, yeah, because it used to be 2, right?
Yeah, 2 to 4 or something like that. Yeah.
Oh, wait, it went up to 4, did it?
I believe so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, something bugged? Okay, never mind. I guess it's unbugged.
Yeah.
We're good.
Dire's top tower is under
We are
attack.
good.
No one's got his BKB ready now.
I mean, what is the plan for PARIVISION? Like, are they panicking, or do you think they've got some sort of late game strategy with this lineup?
Well, like I said, I think the Naga with the heart, I would have liked to see a pipe on them maybe to tank up even a bit more. But the Naga with the heart is their timing to maybe hopefully like bait and initiate by BetBoom that goes wrong. Okay, here they come. They're going in with the BKB right now.
Okay, Mikado has got the glimmer.
It's a great glimmer right there.
And yeah, he's gone. And that was yeah, BKB from no one traded for a glimmer from the silencer. It's yeah, he's happy with that one, Kato. That's what this big brain drain's doing. He's got the big brain plays.
That tells the story of this patch, I think.
It's like you used your BKB and it's going to get weaker. And meanwhile, I press my 14-second cooldown item that cost me half a gold.
Yep.
He's going to feel good about that one, Katsumi.
They're doing another smoke. Well, it's actually the same smoke, but they're going to use it maybe to catch the dawn.
Okay. I mean, that's the one to get, as you say.
Yeah.
But,
Miro's very tanky.
He is.
They need many heroes.
They need more than just the bat and the Jakiro. This ain't a support job.
No.
With the blade mail, the pipe, now the Sanj.
Attack.
This is a huge Dawnbreaker. Yeah, as you can see on the net worth, yeah, DM's starting to fall behind quite a bit this game.
Yeah, they're out-farming them a lot on BetBoom.
Yeah.
They're controlling like 65% of the map right now. They have 2 Maelstrom cores farming and plus Miro farming away from them, knowing he can join the fight at any point. They don't have that luxury on PARIVISION.
And it really does feel, I mean, you sort of said it at the start, that I think the silencer factor is kind of the big problem for PARIVISION, right? And it stems all the way back to like the laning stage, where I imagine PARIVISION, they were expecting to have a much better time, right, with this core Phoenix against this Monkey King. Silencer was chilling there, keeping Pure safe, and then this whole entire like last 10 minutes, Kataomi, the fact that he's in the game, you can feel sort of the doubt that it's kind of instilling in PARIVISION that's stopping PARIVISION from making any sort of move.
No, it's actually a really value pick. I think they, as you said, the Phoenix off lane and the Batrider, that's a lane designed to screw with the Monkey King on lane, but Silencer denied both that, and now he's also denying all aggression, so this hero might be an up-and-comer.
Well, definitely something I think we'll see more teams consider. I guess you've got to be a silencer player, though, but is it a tricky one to play, or do you think most of these supports...
What do you mean? No, when you're sitting in Fountain, you
press R.
That's
Just
it.
press
You're
R.
a silencer player. Nah, he's doing a great job.
Yeah, he is. 4, 2, and 5. And already 8 stacks of the Brain Drain. Very, very nice bit of stealing going on. Heart is now online for Satanic.
This could be something. I mean, one way
Yeah.
to kind of cheese this game is like tank their initiate, make them overextend on BetBoom, and then suddenly these heroes like Dawnbreaker, ulti, and Global aren't quite as valuable. anymore. They have set up a ward down there for Tormentor again, the same ward as before. Maybe it's time to do your play again, Owen. Maybe bait a global, so they can get another Tormentor.
Because I feel that's the only way you can actually make a move, right? If you get a little bit of a response out of them, and then you hit them with the follow-up.
He's got a DD now on Lina. I don't know. I don't think they can fight.
Yeah, GPK is pretty terrifying.
Yeah.
Still, the gap continues to grow massively between him and no one, just from how fast GPK is farming. I mean, he's got, what, 290 CS against the 180 CS, and the levels, he's nearly level 19. No one's level 50. So
only
this Lina's just taking over. And what Naga Siren is a hero. It's not really one of these kind of super ultra hyper carries anymore that can kind of 1v5 a game.
Not quite, no. He can bait fights better than most carries, and he can counter-initiate quite well with this song. But he shouldn't be able to carry this game, but Satanic has surprised me before.
Sure. Yeah, he has pulled off some fantastic shows. And, they're on the hunt for him. Save. No, he's going to be in there.
Yeah, this might be
but a lot of backup comes in. The global stylus comes out. Lester was down at GPK, but now he's ready to try and turn and chase down 9class. 9class, he goes down. No one jumps in for this. Save survives for this whole effort. And PARIVISION, they just have to run. They don't have enough in the tank to get any kills themselves. And GPK, he's chasing. Still has the BKB ready to press. Yeah, there's no threat for him. PARIVISION just having to get out of there. And maybe they at least use this. They only did lose 9class, and Global and Solar Guardian are on cooldown. So maybe when 9class is back in 10 seconds, they don't have Lasso, they don't have BKB and Quap, so it's still hard. Maybe a bit of a window to do something. Problem is, it's probably going to be into this Aegis as BetBoom straight into the pit. They're going to get this one for free.
Yeah. No, at 25 minutes, the Tormentor kind of falls off in value a bit, and now the Roshan is the real objective. And they're going to get that for free. I mean, they're making their way down to the Tormentor, at least to maybe get a trade out on PARIVISION. We'll see. Now they know. They're going to go do it as fast as they can.
Yeah, this will be something for them.
Yeah, it's something. Unless it's the Bat Shard, then it's nothing. It's just a little bit of gold.
Yeah. And then we start seeing 9class queue at the Moon Shards. But now it's going to go to DM.
Lucky.
DM still on this road to the BKB. It's been a long road for him.
Yeah. The later the game goes, the more like BKB, once they start getting BKB and maybe a Lotus Orb or two on PARIVISION, then the Silencer loses a lot of value, but that's, I mean, he could be gearing for a Refresher at that point. We'll see.
Dude, also, am I crazy? I missed it. So we had this last game. Why do people keep dropping their blood grenades near the Tormentor?
Okay, now you're asking me something I have no clue about.
Because this happened last series. Is it just like inventory space people? But they've not got full inventories. What? They just leave blood grenades everywhere.
I don't know.
Is there like some hidden tech?
Sacrificing a blood grenade to not get the shard on bet, maybe. I don't know.
Well, here we go. They kill Kataomi.
That's good, yeah. It's an opening. They can do things now, despite the ages.
Oh, I feel like they're certainly going to feel like they need to. Well, they've got Lasso back up on 9class. GP can save, though.
He's really hoping Miro shows on this wave here, maybe. But Miro's too clever.
Oh, Pure. He's got eyes on Dakalis. Another kill. Save. Being sensible as well. Not even blowing the finger for that. Doesn't want that juicy stack. He wants it for somewhere else where it's actually needed. He's a professional player. Would you have fingered there, Gorg?
Oh, I would have thought about it at least. Yeah.
Okay.
Would you have done it?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Got to get those stacks.
I'm a very selfless support player. I know how it feels to be a carry, and he takes every kill. It's a pain.
Is this what we see from Lions as well? Because he didn't take the Fist of Death. Is that Essence Eater is the way? If you're being serious, because the Essence Eater, it's just not much damage, right? But
no, not that much.
No.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, both work. I think.
Sure.
They've both been viable.
Yeah.
They forced a few TPs up here.
9class still has that Lasso, but yeah, Kataomi's back up and has Global ready to press.
Using those Naga illusions to scout.
Oh, Pure's on the chase. Ooh, no one's able to TP out just in time.
Nice escape there. See if they can maybe get 9class then.
Oh, he's not going to see him. Lucky to live. But they do. PARIVISION's out of there.
Yeah. And this is the kind of annoying gameplay you need to keep going.
Yep. And what are we getting now from Satanic? Yeah, well, the Bloodthorn's done. So what, you just look to get this BKB, and then at that point, what, you're turning up to the fight. So you're going to try and do something as the Naga Siren, right?
Yeah. I mean, you can bait everything, honestly, at that point. You won't die that quickly, at least. Let's see about it here, though. They're Maybe if it's gonna
Oh,
jump.
that's a good lasso.
Yeah.
Global Silence comes out. Pure's able to put the BKB, and now the backup comes in.
boy.
They turn towards Satanic. They burst through the Naga Siren. He's gone. Pure's on the retreat. He's going to be able to get out of there. He survives. As no one caught by the light strike. Another kill picking up. Plays it close there. GPK kind of hold back on the right click, but the last one is a crit. They're just cleaning up again. PARIVISION, they cannot fight into BetBoom at all.
Too much damage, and they couldn't burst Pure. That was our one chance to do it, but yeah, the Dawn ulti is enough to save him, and the pipe coming in as well. It's hard. These Naga illusions are just melting in these fights.
Yeah, we'll see again. It was indeed a quick play from 9 class, but yeah, Global Solar Guardian.
Yeah.
They can't kill Pure. Satanic caught at the brunt of the fight. And yeah, I mean, no one nearly gets away here as GPK kind of holds back on the last few right clicks, but the last one, it's a crit. So he'll get him, continues to style on him. And GPK having a beautiful game. 5-1-6, only dying the once. I think actually, if we look at all of the cores, they're very low deaths. Just 2 deaths on Pure, 1 death on GPK, and just 1 death on Miro. As opposed to obviously the struggles that's going on right now on the other side.
And you might say it's because the cores played great, Owen, but actually the supports deserve credit here. I don't think...
Honestly, true. Well, just saves positioning.
Saves positioning,
Yep.
always there ready to counter-initiate, and Sanser holding his finger over that R button.
He is.
At all times.
No, he's been pressing it fantastically this game, Katomi. To the point, I mean, when you go into game 2 after something like this, do you consider banning a silencer? Like, what is the counter? Or do you just sort of draft in a way that doesn't require you to be able to make plays early and you just try and...
Yeah, you could do that. You could also gear up. Like, Silencer is quite a useless hero if you're playing on the offensive instead of defensive. He's a better defensive hero, so you could play more farmy and better late game.
My goodness,
for Pari.
Poor old Decarlis. DM's able to get away, but GPK is hitting like an absolute truck now with this Daedalus.
Oh boy, Daedalus as well, yeah.
And then, I mean, going for the Satanic after that, he's going to be borderline unkillable.
He's very strong, yeah.
That's the tough one. It's a tough one here for PARIVISION. Impressive from BetBoom. You said, we've seen the score so far in this group stage 2.
They got him, though.
He's got BKB and Manta and a Solar Guardian backup coming in from Miro.
It's quite a lot.
Yeah, he's able to keep it cool and not even have to press either of his items.
They're poking and prodding, but his Dawnbreaker with Satanic, he doesn't care.
They can look to maybe even approach the high ground if they want to. There's not really too much pressure on BetBoom. They're in a very comfortable spot. Fulmione on Pure. Let's see what PARIVISION can do on the defense. No lasso for 45 seconds though after that one, so not an easy way to punish them. Again, even if they make these moves, Global's up. I'm ready. They've got the
It's a
stop.
strong combo, but
Ice Path was already used.
yeah, no Ice Path.
So what's the follow-up?
I don't know.
Okay, Song into Shut Up from Katomi with the Global Silence.
That's right.
They'll make the jump on a Miro, see if they can try and burst through this Dawnbreaker, but Miro is too tanky.
Oh my god, GPK's damage.
I mean, Miro's just back up at full HP. No one has to blink away. Jakira's coming in with the buyback here to Carlis, but they're just getting cleaned up inside the base. And nobody is getting anywhere close to dying on BetBoom.
There's so many threats. GPK is just melting them with like 3-4 hits each. They don't actually have any defensive items in the supports. They can't survive this.
Oh, they're diving in. They're ready to go underneath the tier 4s here. Sonic Wave will come out from no one. He will be able to kill off Save, but Satanic just dying side by side with the Ancient. It's over. GG is called. BetBoom, what a fantastic draft and fantastic play. It really did seem like PARIVISION were locked in a position where they could do basically nothing this game.
The oxygen strips worked.
I guess it did. This time from Chimera Laurenov, he popped off when he was enabled by Zio. The save on the Lion once again. He's just had a brilliant game 1. PARIVISION is a different approach from what they did last game. And surely overall, it feels like a bit of a safer approach, right? They're not going to kind of get stuck in a position where they can't do anything.
Yeah, the one thing they have going for them, even though it's a free storm game, they might actually outscale BetBoom on this one.
Sure.
They're not in a rush. They have the PA, they have this Bristle, also insane late game hero. Pango also will scale, so they're not so worried about late game. That's huge. They're not feeling rushed. We'll see. I think BetBoom are the ones bringing the tempo to them this game.
30 seconds to battle.
Most definitely, they're going to be playing a little bit more defensive, but in a good way, where they feel secure about the late game.
See smoke on smoke.
Yeah.
It's going to get dispelled. GPK in position to not get jumped here. And obviously with this last pick as well, no one, as we have in the panel, you know, he's one of the players that has been winning with it, but overall the win rate has been pretty atrocious across all the teams. But why is it that so many people seem to not be able to win with Pango?
You know what? It surprises me too, because conceptually this hero is very strong. I think he should be winning a lot of games. And it shows that the top teams, they don't care about win rates. They know this hero is strong. They're still picking him.
And as the panel said, definitely a game where the Pango can feel pretty good. I mean, it's sort of elsewhere. So this change up now with Satanic on the PA as opposed to the Nagasarian. This is just a drastically different carry hero in terms of what it offers and what timings it has.
Yeah, definitely. He can play way more aggressive, and he's stronger at that 50-minute fight. I think this hero fits Satanic better, and they're doing the classic Warlock PA comp that we've been seeing a lot.
Oh, yeah.
I have seen a Sanking lane beat it before, though. That's one of the few lanes that I've seen during DreamLeague here do well against Warlock PA.
Okay. And why is that? Just because they have just such a consistent output of damage in this area where Miro farms with the Sandstorm, or?
Yeah, I mean, PA and Warlock, they kind of thrive on going with the bonds, with the wave here, but as you guys can see, like, they can stand their ground with the Sanking Sandstorm. They don't. They push the lane out faster than you do. So the Fatal Bonds don't hurt that much.
Oh, we'll see how Satanic does.
Mid lane is already looking really good for Storm 6 and 3. Top lane, the goo is stacking up, but...
Now, this is because you're quite an aggressive lane. I mean, I'd imagine if DM's able to get that goo stacked up and 9 class can close in, chase them down. Could be difficult for Katomi to be able to heal the two of them up against the early attempts from PARIVISION if they can get in position. So Jara and I will have to be careful on these early levels.
Yeah, they're good at pushing out the lane though. So this lane position is really wonky for them. And look at the stacks on Pure. This is not good.
He has to try and TP out, but the stun's there.
Oh, my.
I mean, that's it. They got to be careful.
Yeah,
Pure was not careful.
They didn't hear you.
They didn't respect the DM 9 class combo.
Yeah. I mean, this is a prime example of like top tier play, because maybe in a pub matchmaking setting, this lane would just be head on close to the tower, but they pulled the wave into an awkward spot where Pure just can't stand against Goo Bristle.
Oh, yeah, he's got to take the walk back to the lane.
Oh, the walker.
They might even just kill Katomi
yeah,
as
they're
well.
gonna run him down. Why not? Let's see. Yeah. Oh, that's the Goo for you right there.
Well, this top lane's a bit of a disaster for BetBoom.
Yeah, certainly.
Good luck to them on that one. They've got quite the recovery to do up there.
At least the Storm is doing really well. I mean, that's a positive. And bot lane is surviving against the Warlock PA. We'll see though, they're kind of low right now. I can expect maybe a poke, a go. Let's see. Sandstorm gonna keep him safe. But he had to Sandstorm away from the wave, which kind of sucks for him.
Yeah, that's true. You're not going to make the most out of this one, so we'll have to be a bit cautious for the next 30 seconds. And overall, I mean, you know, talking about heroes in this patch, were you a little bit surprised that PA didn't get kind of tuned down as much as it did, or do you think there's reasons why it's still as strong?
I mean, it's just so stable. It did get tuned down a little bit, a slight damage reduction, but they did also buff her Blur, so she got a buff, surprisingly, after all that's happened. I'm a little bit surprised. Even Warlock got 3 damage, even though he's one of the most popular supports. Might get a correction on those eventually.
Top lane, I mean, things are stacking up on Pure. He's got the stick charges, but
I don't think he can fight the Goo.
He might just be dead again.
Yeah.
The stun connects. I mean, 9 class, he's not going to even die in return. Katomi has to tether away.
Yeah, he's not respecting the Goo, Owen. It's so much minus armor.
I mean, what do you do at this point? Because as a Jara, right, this is not a hero that can kind of turn to the jungle early.
No, you need to win your lane. It's not going to be very pleasant. Maybe the IO needs to stack up some camps for him. And they farm with Flak, but preferably they'd be the ones to be aggressive with high-level rocket barrage.
And we'll see if it ever starts to get any better here for Pure on this top lane, because so far it's just been painful.
Yeah, at this point, maybe they need even Lion to walk up there and help them out. He's busy on the mid lane. Oh boy.
He might just be dead. They've got the blood grenade.
Oh no. Close.
He's got the fairy fire. He's going to be fine.
Not bad. He stopped no one from refilling his bottle. And that's a bigger deal nowadays, that you can't TP in and refill at mid, so it's a big advantage for Storm.
And what you think there is a chance that Save will head back to base and maybe look towards that top lane to try for a play?
I think so. Yeah. I mean, or they sacrifice it completely. Now there's a big wave coming in here. This is where we need to see a response.
Because yeah, how easy is it for PARIVISION to try and dive with this?
Oh, it's really good. It's really good. They want to dive, but you gotta be careful. Even the mid laner could TP up there, so might be cautious. Look, Miro's alone down here, so Save is forced to TP down here.
No, they'll get the stun out onto Satanic Hex as well, but Miro ticking down low, he'll die.
Yeah.
Satanic.
Oh my, he's so aggressive.
Now looking over towards save. I'm sure because Satanic, we're seeing this on the mainstream as well. He's frozen in a very strange animation.
Yeah.
Like the PA is just not moving.
Yeah, I don't know.
When this happens, right, is the enemy also seeing the hero like this?
It actually depends a bit. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. But I think right now probably not. Otherwise they might have restarted it.
I was gonna say because it's kind of not. You don't really know when he's connecting his hits.
It's really hard to play against.
So we will assume that yeah, that's that they're seeing the PA nice and normally from BetBoom's point of view. This top lane. Still pure, having to be careful. Here's the +1. It's the +2.
+2.
There we go. Satanic and
coming
Carlos
in.
have turned up. They're standing up onto Pure.
They're not ready for this.
Oh,
They
look at
grew
that
with
as
the
well.
first- Oh,
Satanic even popping the voice lines before he shows himself. They're going to get the both of them. This top lane, I can't remember the last time where I've seen one get crushed this hard.
a complete massacre. Also to a first pick Bristle as well.
That's
They
true.
knew this lane was here.
Yeah, that's very. Yeah, this was not a surprise that they were going to have to lane into. I mean, is it expected that Gyro don't have an easy lane, or?
I mean, I would say Bristle is definitely a bit favored, especially if they manage to pull the wave out of position. Ideally, they'd be pushing in the lane all the time on BetBoom, and they wouldn't be worried about getting gone on like that. But once they die once or twice, it's so hard to return to this lane. Satanic just doing Satanic things bottom. He's absolutely massive this game.
Yeah. Well, this is definitely going to be a concern when it comes to carry matchups down the line.
Yeah.
I mean, Pure stepping up. Okay, we'll be able to get away 9 class, not quite able to line up a stun in time. I still having to just run away from the waves.
Tower is under attack.
It's going to fall a lot indeed onto GPK to sort of rectify what's happened on the side lane.
Bristle's already got a Vanguard, so he's not worried about dying. This is an opportunity for 9 class actually to make some rotations here if you'd want to. And maybe shut down. It's hard to gank a Storm, obviously, but maybe they could even bully Sanking a bit more. He's gonna have a good time on that lane. I think stepping up here, they're just gonna go on him if he walks too close. Yeah, they're poking, but save is kind of close. It's fine.
Bottom. Not at this point having enough between the two of them to kill Satanic.
No.
He's farming a lot. I mean, this is kind of expected right when you get this PA Warlock lane, but there would potentially have been a world, as you mentioned, where maybe the Sand King presence could have done a bit more to slow him down.
I mean, definitely. I also think like taking off like this with the PA game is really dangerous for BetBoom because the Gyro matchup actually isn't so bad for Gyro, but that's kind of assuming that he's a stronger laner. So yeah, losing this lane is quite a big deal for BetBoom. At least this hard. Here we go.
That's around the mid. Not going to get the opening stun onto save, but the Rolling Thunder will connect, trap him on the stairs. So another easy kill for PARIVISION. 7-0. Well, only 8 minutes in, they have a 3k gold lead.
I wish I didn't say free Storm game for the panel. At least he's doing good on Storm, right?
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. Storm's the only one doing good right now, and here he is. GPK is going to look to try and close the gap in onto Satanic. The Golem's going to be dropped, though. Satanic's able to turn throw a dagger out, and GPK is going to use the rest of his mana to try and get out of there.
That's sad. He missed as well on Satanic. That evasion kicking in.
Dire's middle tower is
They needed that. At least the rock was forced. It's something. By Warlock.
Yeah, we'll be able to push the tower a bit with it, though.
Yeah. At this point, Katomi probably should be linking up with the Storm and abandon the Gyro.
I think so, yeah. It's time for Katomi to find a new partner to make the plays with, and Satanic, he's back down bottom. The rotation for him comes in from 9 class to no one. They kill off Miro. These kills keep coming from PARIVISION. They had a rough game 1, but this game 2, it is looking as good as it gets for their start.
Certainly.
Radiant's middle tower
They're snowballing very hard.
Precious bounty.
Thomas actually is stuck there. So just for a bit, he can retether out again. He has a little kobold friend there. He's definitely stuck.
Oh, there we go. Mastery. Yeah, you're going to miss out on that GPM.
Dire's
Yeah.
top
Sad times.
is under
Poor guy.
attack. Radiant are scanning.
Diffusal first on Pango. No boots, no nothing.
Radiant's bottom tower
I should be able to get away with the rush as well. As, yeah, there's just nobody's died on PARIVISION. Nobody's getting attacked. Nobody's getting killed.
No. Things might change a little bit when Lion gets level 6. They get a bit more damage. They are lacking right now. The Bristle just looks unkillable for quite a while here. I'm expecting him to maybe even itemize into a Pipe here or a Glimmer, and at that point, it's going to be...
Oh, a Pipe's going to ruin BetBoom's lineup.
For sure. And GPK wins the 50-50, gets the rune bot at least. Sadly, it's an illusion rune though.
PARIVISION, after taking that tier 1 top, they're starting to focus their efforts more towards the middle of the map.
How are you enjoying the new crafting system of the neutral items, Owen?
I like it. I think it's nice. I don't have to worry about these stupid tokens. You know, in the past, you know, it'd be kind of like a token that someone's found in the jungle, I'll buy it, send it out to me, and then obviously the token that I would find, I would always forget to pick it up, so then the team would get kind of upset.
Oh no.
So, you know, that doesn't happen anymore.
That's true.
And yeah, I like the customization aspect of it, that, you know, you kind of get 2 feel-good moment potentials. Right? You get, well, do I get a nice artifact? Do I get a nice enhancement?
Yeah, yeah.
Radiant's top tower.
I mean, overall, I think I'd still probably be down if there was no neutral items, personally.
Oh yeah, you're an old school player.
You know, I don't...
Bring back the 1 courier as well.
I didn't mind the... Well, I don't know about that. You know, we can keep the 5 couriers. Yeah. You know, I'm kind of like neutral on the neutral items, which I guess, you know, fits the word. You know, I'm okay with them, but I'll be also okay without. But I know, I think it's an improvement. I prefer it like this rather than the tokens. Top lane.
Ooh, big fight.
They're trying to go for 9 class. They'll get him.
Nice kill.
They will
That's
get
what they
him.
needed.
There we go. Kill on the board for BetBoom.
I mean, look at that. Pure has actually recovered. He has 4.8k net worth now.
That's very true. They're level with the rest of the cores, just apart from Satanic. Satanic is going to get... honestly, it's probably one of the faster Battle Fury timings we'll get.
Yeah. You have to remember, though, it's 200 gold cheaper.
It is.
So
it is. Which is... I mean, that is definitely a buff, right? Sure, it's less damage, but you would take this, right? You would always choose to have the item be cheaper and have slightly less stats.
Yeah, especially since it's a snowballing item. It's going to let you get more gold faster. You'd want it as fast as possible.
So it's like... That was just a straight-up PA buff.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
And I feel like we should see Battle Fury on more heroes so that we actually do. But bottom lane, they're going to go for Miro.
I don't think there's much you can do.
He's seeing if he can get out with a Burrow Strike. He's going to try and get the ult off. They'll let him get the ult off before they kill him, because why not? Okay.
They rocked?
I mean, they didn't have detection, right? Or what was going on?
I actually don't know.
They had to rock. Oh.
They took a lot of damage here, so maybe BetBoom could fight.
Wait, why is Pure here?
I don't really know. Why is nobody else here?
That is a relocate. That's a report relocate there. I mean...
Okay, Storm made it with Haste Rune. Here we go. He's going to clean up a little bit.
Is he?
I mean, he killed 1. He
Will
might
he?
kill 2.
I don't know. Decisive healing up.
Believing in him.
Okay, he gets the kill.
Good. Not too bad.
It's something.
I mean, okay.
They get the 2 support, but they lose 2 cores, and did they really need to lose Pure there?
I feel like no.
I mean, you said, you know, this high is going to be tethering the Storm a bit more. Maybe after that play, Pure's like, Katomi, please tether the Storm instead.
Disable health.
Don't take me with you next time. Oh dear, and Katomi will die. No one was ready for him. Yeah. Okay, that's rough.
All in all, though, they have stabilized the network, even though that was pretty bad. They are stabilizing the network lead. It's not that crazy. 3,000 gold is definitely okay.
No, for sure. Yeah, it's still recoverable.
As long as you can fight for the Tormentor. Even though last game we did see they did get the Tormentor and lost anyway on PARIVISION, but...
And that is true.
It doesn't happen.
We'll see Satanic. I mean, he's got both queued up. Is this a game where you're getting the BKB or the S&Y first?
That's a good question. I think if you're this far ahead, you can definitely consider the S&Y.
Yeah.
But in general, the BKB is much better here. I think whatever you can get for the Tormentor. So if you can get BKB, that's good.
Oh, they've got the sentry down, 9 class. Good TP there on the side of the tree line. Comes in with the setup. They catch Miro.
He's doing so much damage to him. The Halberd is not helping him at all on sanking here.
Yeah, it really isn't. I mean, I guess, yeah, that's the thing, right? The only one that's going to feel okay against is Satanic for the disarm, but everybody else, they're still getting to press their buttons.
Dire are scanning.
Nanklat's going for a little wisdom steal here. Save is scared.
All right, rightfully so.
Has to back up.
Yeah, so it's going to be all 9 class. Same time, though, to have GPK and Katomi get over to theirs. They used to relocate to make sure they could get the steal against PARIVISION.
Yeah, got a good trade. He's tethering the Storm now. Let's see what's happening over here.
And Miro's TP'd in. Satanic's just going to start going for him.
Yeah, they got a nice stun.
It is a good stun on the turn. Mistake comes in with a follow-up. They've got enough to bring down Satanic, but from the side, Rolling Thunder, no one's in. Gets a fantastic angle across Miro, but it's not enough to kill Miro off. Miro will live.
Amazing for BetBoom.
There we go.
Miro, though.
They might still get a bit of a cleanup here, PARIVISION, as Miro will try and escape, and no one will chase. So again, BetBoom, they'll take these trades, right? After such a slow laning phase, they're getting the chance to slow down that lead a little bit. It's only a 2k gold advantage.
Yeah.
Sure, PARIVISION, no one, he's still popping off getting the ultimate cleanup at the end of the fight, but BetBoom are still getting something.
For sure. And I know I'm only talking about the Tormentor, but they do have the opportunity to go Tormentor now as well in PARIVISION after this, though. So maybe it doesn't really work out that well for BetBoom.
That's true, yeah, I guess if you take that into account.
Yeah, the IO was also stuck fight. The top during that fight as well. I don't know, I guess he didn't have reload or TP.
His middle tower is under attack.
Nine class.
Athos play. This is the same time as they're doing something bottom.
And Katsumi trying his best to keep Pure alive, and
Oh, Satanic taking a good amount of damage, but not enough.
yeah, still too strong for Pure to be able to take the fight against.
It's difficult now. You're expecting them to go on Satanic here, but I think BetBoom are scared. They're nowhere to be found.
They smoked up around the mid.
They got the Leshrac shard, by the way, from the Tormentor, which is actually much better than the Warlock one, so they got lucky there.
Yeah, we see some crazy stuff with the less shard the other day.
Yeah,
Least a
people
bit
forget
earth.
about it, for sure. You just walk into it. And
Can they go for DI?
I don't know, they got the shield rune though, that's something. See how the smoke gank works out though.
I mean, 9 class, he's ready to start running at them.
Yeah, Katomi spotted him, I think.
Oh, get the slow onto
He
Katsumi.
wants to tether.
Yeah, they're going to be able to kill him. They get the Atos down upon him. Another catch, another kill for PARIVISION. It's very easy for them to hunt down action around 9 classes. Atos and no one's defusal at this point of the game.
Yeah. I think they're gonna have to split up the map a bit on BetBoom. They do have good heroes for it, right? Sanking, Storm. They're very easy to get out on the side lanes and cut waves. And honestly, the catch from PARIVISION isn't the best. The Atos Lesh is what they got.
They're going to find another one.
Okay, well, it's good enough, is what it is.
Quite a big catch as well, considering Pure was indeed making quite the comeback on the farm. PARIVISION, they'll be able to knock him out of the game, and now
Okay.
Miro.
Miro making a bold move here.
He's got backup for GPK and save, so a quick kill as they take out the Leshrac. No one's still hovering around, but no Rolling Thunder for over a minute, so unlikely to get back in on this one. BKB timing for Satanic. It's still half the gold of the recipe away. So very close to having that. I mean, once that's there, it's going to be very difficult for BetBoom to ever catch the PA out.
No, definitely. I think Storm having a free game here. He's 5-0-0. He's a hero that can go on PA, but she has natural evasion against him, so it's not so easy for him to shut him down either. Yeah, the PA being big is a big problem here. They're gonna have to kite out this BKBs and kill him afterwards. They want to think late into the game.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I'll say, he did hit the scan here.
Will be interesting item choice. He has Shadow Blade queued up on save, I think.
It does look to be that. What's sort of the reason for that one as going for the Shadow Blade for the tool for initiation?
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure why he's prioritizing over Glimmer or Blink. Maybe he's doing a little bit of trolling, but eventually he could get Silver Edge for the Bristol.
That is true, I guess.
That's something.
And bottom lane, Pure, he's going to be able to get back to the safety of space just in time, and he does have backup, so they can turn towards 9 class.
It's a good kill.
And
Galvanized stacks every time.
They
Go
might
for more.
Oh, can they get no one? He's going to have Rolling Thunder back up.
Decent amount of mana.
He's going to get caught by the Vortex.
Not enough.
Yeah, still able to roll up. In fact, he's thinking about rolling back in. Yeah, probably wants to continue to roll away.
Poking a little bit. Okay. Oh, Sanking go for a Bloodstone build. It's interesting. Pretty greedy. But he's recovered decently from that very hard lane. I'm surprised no one has this little farm, to be honest. He hasn't been able to find much farm on the map. They're gonna smoke. Yeah.
I mean, this with the BKB reveal of Satanic is not going to be easy for BetBoom to fight into. They might.
They're actually gonna dodge them here. Roll over. Kataomi, are you fast enough? Yes. It's fine.
Probably for the best.
Yeah. They might be finding the Lesh up here though. He's alone.
Oh, they're straight for him. Tried to take the Watcher back. That leaves him open to getting jumped by GPK.
Yeah. GPK is having a really good one.
Satanic. He's just going to get straight in with a BKB.
It's time to run.
See if he can
Each man for himself.
Yeah, everybody out.
Scatter.
I mean, and the rest of them will get out. So that was the BKB.
No BKB on Satanic. Yeah, that's a good trade. The Lion kill for the BKB. I think you take that on BetBoom.
I mean, yeah, I think overall, just the fact that BetBoom have never really fell further than 3k gold behind, considering how rough some of the lanes did go. It's not a bad sign at all for BetBoom. They're holding on pretty nicely. They will have a fight to give, for sure, especially when Pure has his own BKB online, which he's going to look for next after Zag's Crystalis.
They jump mid here. Let's see.
Oh, they get the ATOS set up.
Nice counter initiate by Save, though.
No one's in with the follow-up Rolling Thunder, but they don't have further lockdown. The Golem will be dropped. 9 class still goes down. GPK jumps over towards Ducalis on the back of it all, but no one's killed or saved. Ducalis, he will die to GPK. GPK still with a bit of mana left. They turn with the dagger towards Mira, but Satanic has to back out of the fights. BKB, of course, still on cooldown. No one falls. Now Satanic's going to look to commit back over towards Pure. The crits are there. GPK has to use the remainder of his mana to get out. But Katomi caught by Satanic. DM, he's got the goo looking towards
no mana.
GPK.
No mana.
Oh, they want to dive this.
No mana. Any buybacks?
You dive this. Oh, yeah, okay, there's the buyback. Had to come out. If that wasn't there, they would have definitely gone for a bit of a base dive.
Oh, yeah.
They'll back out after forcing that buyback out.
Forcing the buyback is big, actually. One's looking a little bit dicey there for PARIVISION, but eventually, when all the spells are used, Satanic, it's his turn to clean up, even without that BKB.
Yeah, Joe chose a perfect moment of the fight to get back in there. As could have definitely been risky, but waiting for all the cooldowns, making sure that the space was clear for him to get back in and on top of Pure on the gyro. Yeah, played the edge of that fight perfectly for a PA with a BKB on cooldown. Now it's the Roshan, they'll go. Everyone will be back up on BetBoom. Do you just sort of let this happen?
I think it's too fast. The Goober is still stacking up. I don't think they'll make it. I think people are underestimating. It's hard to. I mean, it's easy to get to the Roche pit, but it's hard to be there in time still. It's so fast against these lineups with minus armor.
Here we go. Pure still an Ogre Club and a recipe away from his BKB.
And even then, I feel like PA is happy to go on him and trade his BKB and just kill him. I don't think Pure can man-fight until he gets that MKB or something.
I'll look for the tower, tier 2 in the mid lane. Same time save. Did, of course, opt for the Blink Dagger in the end. No Shadow Blade for now.
Okay, he was trolling us.
He was memeing.
Yeah. Miro needs to... I don't know, I'm starting to think maybe they need to buy like a Ghost Scepter or something to survive longer in these fights. It's all about keeping the tanking alive a bit, maybe baiting a BKB.
Sure, what you feel at the moment, the life steal from the Bloodstone just is unlikely to be enough?
I think. I think the PA has a very easy target in the fight, and it's just kill tanking and you just win. He's already going on him right now.
Yeah, Miro shows that he's in the area.
Yeah. He might get out though. They're gonna keep the chase on. Let's see if we can squeeze out of here somehow.
No one.
They gone.
He's going to try for the TP out. They got anything to stop it? They don't.
Great TP.
Same time on the top lane, the dive comes in. GPK gets in under the tier 2, takes out the 9 class, the strat.
Monster kill for GPK. That's the best. I feel like that's the best sound. Monster kill.
It's a pretty satisfying one when you hear it.
Yeah.
I mean, well, Rampage is the best.
Okay. Fine, Rampage is pretty good. But Monster kill is so classic, you know.
It does hit a bit harder than the Godlike. Even though the Godlike's better, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he's almost at BKB as well on GPK. Can he actually carry this game? Maybe like if he buys BKB into like Bloodthorn is a way to burst the PA.
Yeah, I mean, you did say it was a free Storm game.
Yeah,
so far, so good.
Say that, I'm hoping.
Yeah, 8-0-2.
Yeah.
9-1.
Oh boy, he's so aggressive.
Pure.
Does he have the BKB TP? No.
They're going to relocate him out of there.
Yeah, okay.
Katomi gets him out to safety.
Yeah. That's a dead wisp though.
I mean, can they fight? They've got GPK around. Can they fight this, BetBoom?
I mean, the tanking is not connecting, but maybe they will try anyway.
I mean, GPK is considering he has been hit by the scout, so they know he's up here.
Yeah, this is quite random, I don't know.
Yeah, GPK is not going to be able to do anything. They just have to let Katomi go.
It was pretty much just tether play, so you maybe could tether TP. But look at that, the GPK is also cutting a wave here. I love that.
Looking good.
Yeah, he's doing his best here to min-max his impact, and yeah, that's the BKB bought straight up, so...
Yeah, 2 BKBs going to come out from BetBoom soon.
Yep.
Pure is going to get it as well. This is a big timing. We're in a very close game here.
I mean, it really is. Like, they're again, that net worth lead, it's never really been more than 2-3K.
Yeah.
So, BetBoom really holding on. And we've seen Storms carry games. I mean, yesterday, I think it was with Laurenov.
Yeah, amazing performances. And that was with a Wisp too, right?
Yep. So there's definitely reason to expect big stuff to continue to come out from GPK Storm.
Going on no one, but he has an Invis rune.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Like, if he can get that Parasma online, that's the point, right, where this Storm starts to just solo kill even some of the cores if he starts to catch them on the back of the fight.
Oh no, for sure. The Parasma is huge on Storm. I think they're definitely... I mean, they can win late game too on BetBoom. I know I talked about PARIVISION having comfortable late game, but it's not super 100% favorite to one team. BetBoom are pretty comfy going late game as well. But look at this, PARIVISION already knocking at the door.
Yeah, they've got a minute and a half left on the Aegis for Satanic. See what the setup is. They try and make the jump. They get the Vortex into the Burrow Strike.
Killing him once
will
here.
be dropped. Follow-up stun comes in from the save as well as the Finger. They burst through him the once.
They'd use a few ultis there though. Finger and call down.
Satanic.
And here comes the roll.
He's ready to jump in. They're going to try and burst Pure. They're looking straight towards the Gyrocopter. Katomi trying to keep Pure alive, but Katomi's gone. Pure pots the BKB, turns towards DN. The flat cannon hits, forces PARIVISION back save. He's in position to catch DN with the stun. They've killed off the Bristol. GPK, he's able to zip over towards Ducalis. The Warlock will fall. GPK, can he get anything more? Satanic jumping over to the stage with no one. Still got a little bit of mana left here. GPK closes in onto no one. Double kill for GPK. He's still got more mana. They close the gap on the Satanic. Satanic can use someone to jump, but he's not going to get the chance. Save in with the Hex. The stun to follow up. 9Class trying to assist, but the stun only connects on the save. Still though, the disarm holding back Satanic's offensive potential now. Tries for the TP, but the Burrow Strikes back up from Miro. Satanic, he'll get a kill, but he will end up dying as GPK gets the ultra kill.
Jesus.
It's a free Storm game, Gorg.
It's a free Storm game. I'm going to stick to my guns.
Yep.
What a free Storm game. I mean, that was a amazing fight by BetBoom. I mean, Satanic committed his BKB just for Wisp, and the Gyro kited out Satanic's BKB with his own. And when Satanic doesn't have BKB, they just have to get on the run, right? They don't really have much to fight back. They're scared. Got a bunch of 3 Glimmer Capes, but yeah. The fighting inside of BetBoom's base was very cocky by them, I think.
Yeah, we'll see the replay again, because as it started, it was like, all right, they're diving in, they kill off the IO.
Yeah.
But at this point...
All of that for an IO?
It's kind of tough. You know, DM, he's kind of caught in an awkward spot.
Yeah.
And then GPK, this is where he starts to go to work, right? Target to target.
Storm in the base, so he can jump wherever he wants. Starts with full mana. Gets 4 kills this fight, I think.
Yep, gets the Ultra. And then at this point, you know, Satanic gets a little bit of hope from 9Class coming in, giving a chance for him to pop his stick, turn a little bit, but the disarm's there.
Yeah.
And at this point, there's no TPing out to be had. Stuns are plenty from BetBoom. An ultra kill for GPK.
Yeah, he has 25 galvanized stacks now on GPK. That's a lot.
Right, that's pretty crazy. Amplified damage rune as well in the bottle for the next play. So if you show on the map anywhere near GPK, he'll just go straight for the solo kill.
Yep, that's a 3 galvanized stack right there.
Easy kill.
He's even carrying the dust. Wow.
He's carrying everything right now. Look at the KDAs, right? GPK 13-0-3. Pure, he's struggling. 2-7-5. Miro, he's struggling. 2-6-9. GPK trying to do his best here to get the win for the boys.
He's 2,200 gold ahead of Satanic. Satanic falling behind a little bit. Forced into some...
GPK might zip this.
Yeah, I mean, he's thinking he has DD.
Yeah.
Another 10 seconds or so.
Satanic shows anywhere close to...
Satanic's too aware.
Yeah, he's being very careful.
Yeah.
I mean, how do they catch and kill the Storm? Is there any sort of itemization that we could be seeing soon from PARIVISION? And what's the solution to dealing with the Storm Spirit?
In this free Storm game, it's usually hard. I mean, nobody is really going to itemize Hex here, so insta-stunning him is not an option. Maybe Satanic could consider going a Basher instead of his Nullifier, get an Abyssal, lock him down. That could be a way. Otherwise, it's just you have to survive. You have to survive his mana, and that's a tough ask, I think. Especially with that Wisp tethering him and feeding him mana sometime during the fight.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, is Nullify the way for sure? Like, you think there is a chance he will consider other things after the Satanic?
I think he should definitely consider, because he's jumping supports now, and the Nullifier is pretty much just for the Ghost Scepter on Lion, so it doesn't feel like that amazing of a Nullifier game for Satanic. I think he should consider the Basher, yeah. Because nobody else can deal with Storm, so...
And as we've seen, if you don't deal with the Storm, he'll deal with each and one of you.
He's even got that Nemesis curse on Storm. He's so cocky. I love it.
Looking for that Shiva's Guard next, making sure he has got that armor. So even if he does get interrupted or caught by something, it's still going to be quite likely that he survives through that initial burst from the PA.
Yep. I'm surprised. One thing about the you mentioned it too. I thought the pipe was going to come out here. I think that might have helped them survive longer. But he went for the more selfish route of the Glimmer Cape. The third Glimmer Cape of the team, that is, even. Maybe he regrets that a little bit.
I mean, what's the cost difference? What's the cost of 3 Glimmers compared to a pipe? You know what I mean? Let's do some math.
Yeah, the math there.
Glimmer Cape's 2150. A pipe is... Okay, no, still a pipe is much more valuable in that sense.
It's-
Obviously, it's not for
cheaper.
exactly the same things that a Glimmer can do,
No.
but a pipe is like 1.5 Glimmers for a team.
Yeah, that's quite good.
Yeah.
Quite good, especially when you don't have these catching tools. Surviving is the name of the game, right? So, I mean, I wouldn't even blame him if he went back for it right now.
Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's
Ooh,
bottom
some
tower
kind of
is
smoke
under
here on
attack.
GPK and Save, trying to catch out the rats farming, but they're actually... Only Satanic is out on the map. They're actually closing in on him a bit. Wonder if they can find him here. On the bottom side.
Oh, they're going to try
Counter
for a
smoke.
move, yeah. PARIVISION. Arcane Rune at the ready as well that they can grab for this play.
Oh, that is big. Maybe they can bait Storm with it. Nah.
They did have vision on that as well. Oh no, they didn't actually. That one not catching the worm. So they might still be unsuspecting of this. They've hit up with their own smoke and BetBoom. Yeah, they're going to smoke up as well though.
Yeah, Satanic doesn't really want to fight now. There's a Satanic purchase. Curry's going to be coming in. Okay, we have both teams smoked their own.
This is going to be a bit spooky.
Radiant are scanning.
Last few fights haven't gone too hot for PARIVISION. Something
They
needs
have
to
the
go
high
different
ground,
this
though.
time. They do.
Anakin.
GPK is going to be able to jump in first. Baits out the Rolling Thunder. No one. He'll turn
That's a good
towards
bait.
Pure.
Pure survives this.
Does have the BKB ready to press if he can get it off. The Tether comes in, they'll take him out to the side of the fight, but not too far away,
Yeah, he's
so
coming
Pure
back
can
in.
return to the action. GPK has already cleaned up the two supports, and he's now ready to start looking towards
Double
the core.
buyback.
Save survives it with a Ghost Scepter. GPK jumps it over towards no one. Save does die, but Mirror lines up the Burrow Strike on both DM and Satanic, gets the epicenter off. GPK continues to chase down no one as no one gets taken out. Triple kill for GPK. Pure is
Not
getting
a
beaten
mana
down
on
by
GPK.
Satanic. Double kill for Satanic. Now to Katomi. Satanic trying to do his best to clean this up for PARIVISION. He gets the triple kill. Save, holds him back with the Hex, has the Ghost Scepter as well. We'll see the TP out from GPK. He'll bail out of the fight now. Satanic is this time his turn
His
to
turn
pick up
for
an
ultimate
ultra kill.
Yeah. I mean, that fight was... The double buyback did a lot. Storm wasted most of his mana killing these two supports. Two buybacks came out, and then he's chasing the Pango most of the fight, who is actually quite tanky. He was hard to kill. And when there's no Storm mana, Satanic is not scared of anything. It's his time to shine.
That's going to be the Roshan. Ages for him as well. I mean, it kind of feels like, you know, Satanic against GPK on this one.
Yeah.
Who can outcarry who? The Storm or the PA?
A true anime battle.
And one that could result, I feel like, especially in a kind of a game that's kind of gridlocked as much as this, with how close it is and how difficult it is for PARIVISION to try and progress to the high ground. We might be getting some rapiers this game, right? There's a gyro, there's a PA.
Let's hope so.
You know, at the moment, what Pure, he's trying to finish off his Daedalus. He's hitting pretty hard if he can survive with the MKB
No, he
and the
is.
Daedalus.
He's a little bit squishy though. Like he almost died at the start of the fight there. He went down to 10% HP before the Wisp got the mech reel off. It was close.
Yeah, on the numbers, this game very close.
This could be a solo kill. I don't know. That's close. Let's see.
He's able to roll up.
What?
Oh, no one.
Oh, that was closer than it should have been. He has the BKB TP out.
Yeah, it did start to look a little dodgy, but no one's fine. Look at that refresh roll
making these
next.
moves is always good when enemy has Aegis. You don't really maybe want to group up and fight, so getting even a pick off or forcing a bunch of TPs is actually a winning move for BetBoom, even though he did use BKB. Now they don't have to worry about roll. They can probably relax a bit.
It's going to be the big one next for GPK, trying to get the Aghanims. Excellent spells to combo up with that. I mean, we've already seen the Burrow Strikes from Mirror and Save. Yeah, typically catching 2 heroes minimum each time in these team fights. Well, even easier once that Axe is online next for GPK.
It's an exciting game, Odin.
Yeah, this is a close one. We've had kind of 3 one-sided games so far today, right? The Falcons series was not a close one. Falcons getting a couple easy wins, and then that game 1 was a very easy one for BetBoom team. This time round, very close on the numbers. BetBoom definitely having the more impressive kind of hold on the game in the terms of like recovering from rough lanes.
Yeah.
But definitely one that can still go either way. PARIVISION still with a chance and a hope, as there always has been last patch, and there always is this patch still when you have a PA on your team.
Yeah. I don't know if we can bring up the win percent graph, but actually it was quite a big comeback here by
oh yeah, you're right.
They evened out the game pretty much from 84% at some point.
Still no telling which way it will go. As I say, mainly if if you're watching at home, if you put your belief in Satanic's PA or GPK's Storm.
He did go for that nullifier in the end. He will finish the Abyssal afterwards, though, but it's going to be delayed quite a bit. They're relying on being able to kite out the Storm a bit. He is a little bit lower damage, though. He did go for that Shiva, right? So he's not, like, too scary, maybe. Maybe it's okay.
They're going to try and poke the base, see what happens.
Yeah, again.
And they've pre-wave coming in on the mid lane, so there won't be any backdoor protection. And they're going to have to respond to this, BetBoom.
Yeah.
I mean, surely you don't let this Rax go, right?
I feel like no. Gyros are TPing in. They don't want to reload in. I think this is smart. It's too obvious. He might want to be the one that starts poking. But they know they got the TPs back. PARIVISION are going to step back. That's a win for them for now. Ooh. The smoke here. They're trying to be a little bit sneaky, maybe.
He's around the Shrine of Wisdom. So DM, we had to claim that one. Same time, Katomi uses the relocate to safely take that away from PARIVISION.
Yeah, that's nice. No relocate to save now, though, if a fight breaks out.
That is true. They'll show themselves in the mid, though. Still, just a minute and a half left on this. They might try and do a sort of move around this mid tower. That last moment of the Aegis, see what happens.
You're just standing and waiting. He knows it's coming. Sanking out, farming a bit. He's the one that has TP ready, so Pure has to stay in base. He doesn't have the luxury.
Yeah, it's scary approaching the high ground, though. Even with that minute left on the Aegis, maybe PARIVISION don't risk it at all. There's still a tier 2 to be taken on the top lane.
Yeah. They're doing fine. GPK is out on the map farming, so they're not losing too much with this. Ooh, level 25 Storm's doing this. That's a big one too.
He's getting a lot of XP.
The overload attack bounce is going to come out with the Aghanim. That's a hell of a combo. Gonna be the first 25 of the game, I think.
Yeah, the second is Satanic.
Probably Satanic, yeah. I think the Storm one is honestly even bigger than his nowadays. 25 talent.
What about Satanics? Pure's got his online.
Yeah, he's not that scared now. Now he can actually stand there. He chose not to finish the Daedalus despite buying the recipe.
Yeah, I just wanted to accelerate that Satanic.
Yep.
Still super hard to push. Aegis pretty much gone.
Correct me if I'm wrong here, Owen, but I do think Gyro sells recipes for full cost, right?
He does, absolutely, 100%.
Yeah. He could sell this and have buyback ready if he wanted to, almost.
Wow, he needs a bit more money, right?
A little bit, yeah. I'm surprised. I'm just surprised he's walking around with it.
Sure, yeah.
I don't see the point.
There indeed is not. Yeah, there's no need to. Yeah, indeed.
All right, Tormentor's up, and it's gone. Ooh, that's a good shard though. The break on Satanic will work against Storm. His overload matters a lot, especially now with the 25 talent, right?
Yeah, that's true. If you can take away that aspect of him, it is definitely going to slow down his offensive impact. It's what, a 3-second duration.
Yeah, and plus the...
That's like it's 3 seconds where your supports aren't dying to him.
Yeah, and plus it works against Gyro's Aghanim as well. Disables the side gunner. Quite a valuable shard to get for him.
Now stepping out of the base now, BetBoom. Over the river.
Yeah. Oh, he got rooted. Do have vision set up here, so they're feeling kind of safe on BetBoom.
Oh, GPK.
Is he scared? He's actually standing in front of their whole team.
I mean, that's how confident he feels.
Yeah, rune top, so he missed that.
And just watch it, 200 gold, 100 gold, and he's going to have the Agnums. They go.
Ooh,
oh, they get
maybe
the rod.
for BKB. Yeah.
All right, BKB forced. I mean, with that in mind, do you now try to push high ground with no Storm BKB?
I think it's very risky, but they might do it anyway.
Yeah?
Yeah. They do have buyback on Satanic, so even if they lost this, they might not lose the game. Might be worth poking, but I feel like it's too risky even without that BKB.
And I guess that's the thing. Both of these teams, right, neither of them are going to feel the pressure to try and make a crazy play, right? Because PARIVISION's going to be like, our PA's got this. BetBoom's going to be like, our Storm's got this. And obviously on top of that, Pure, because Pure is still keeping up there at the top. And still, you have to account for how much damage this Gyro will do if he goes unanswered in the fight.
Yeah, both teams have merits in the late game for sure.
Yeah.
So I'm going to come down to execution here. Here he comes, 9 class, starting the fight maybe.
They get the opening. Pure, he's not going to get the BKB off immediately. They're in with the burst, but he's going to be able to bounce out to the side. They'll take him out.
He didn't even use BKB there.
Yeah, he kept his cool.
Yeah, and Satanic did. So this is a huge fight.
Back in gets the Vortex onto the 2 of them, but no one's in with the Rolling Thunder. Comes crashing through the 3 of them. BetBoom still trying to pull the fight back up to the high ground. Mirror caught outside of the base. He's gone for 2 minutes. Does have buyback available. Will obviously be pretty huge from PARIVISION if they can try and force that one out.
Yeah, they got a little bit overexcited on BetBoom there when Satanic wasted his BKB, but he has a team too.
Oh, no one's in. They know they can tease around with Pure, try and spook them. I mean, he still has that BKB, as you say, ready to press after keeping his cool in that last attempt when they jumped him. PARIVISION are onto the barracks.
So they might get a little bit baited here. 6 stacks of goo. He can purge it with Satanic. He will. But didn't get many hits off.
And there we go. Back up to full now. Creep wave coming in.
6 stacks though. Now again, they're back.
And GPK's in. He gets the connection onto no one straight away. No one's in trouble. There we go. Save the Eon Disc. Put together allows him to get the chance to roll up. And maybe just enough to get out of there. BKB for Pure comes to an end. 9 class gets the Atos into the stun. Jump forward. The Hex comes out on towards the PA. They're controlling Satanic. The Vortex that follows. Satanic's in trouble. Can he get the Satanic off? He can, but the Burst Strike was saved perfectly from Miro to trip the PA up, stop him from getting the hits off. As BetBoom, they'll hold.
They will. They can't stop themselves on PARIVISION. They keep going high ground here. Poking the bear. Very ballsy move, but it's not paying off. They keep losing fights against BetBoom in their own base. They're underestimating them.
Did require the buyback from Mira, but absolutely worth it.
Yep.
And pushing them back.
What I'm feeling right now on PARIVISION, I'm looking like I see no one has an Eon Disc, and so does Warlock as well. There are very many defensive items, and like they're all in on the Satanic carrying them. Basically, it feels.
They are.
If he gets kited during his BKB, I'm worried for them.
I mean, we'll see. At this point, is it Basher or is it Rapier at this stage?
That's a good question. I feel like when you see the Storm zipping around, you might have to get the Basher.
You still think the Basher, you can't afford to just go for the chance of...
I mean, you know...
If you hit him with that, like, 1 Atos and stun, and then you get in...
That's the one thing you can do, right? But other than that, who's going to lock him down for
Yeah.
it? Maybe the Pango could roll in, and then they could do it like that. I could see it happen. This Storm fears nothing right now.
And I guess as well for DM, he's got 3.3k gold. Is the AC still worth it at this stage, or could you even say, screw it, and buy like a Hex on the Bristle?
I think AC is a really valuable pickup here. I don't think he can skip it. It also makes him like hit really hard. The level 25 talent is approaching for him, so is the AC. And here comes the 3rd Roche, right? So that's a refresher.
Who's taking that,
for
GPK?
For Storm,
yeah,
100%.
There we go, the double Vortexes.
Oi, oi, oi. Okay.
And he's going to have a slot as well, right? He's got the Ag's Blessing recipe coming out.
Yeah, all eyes on GPK this fight, that's all I gotta say. He's gonna be able to maybe solo the whole fight, we'll see.
And he's been able to do a crazy amount, 17-0-6. Yeah, really, it's really felt like this tournament. And obviously, BetBoom, they've not been winning all the series, but GPK's been back to coming out with these games the other day on the Queen of Pain performances where he's looking better than ever when he kind of hits his stride in this game.
Yeah, no, I've always been a big believer of GPK.
Yeah.
His laning is impeccable, and obviously, if he gets his hero, like a Storm in a free Storm game, he's definitely one of the best in the world. There's no doubt about it. Pure, look at his net worth. He caught up.
He did.
Yeah.
Pure's
my 4 and 8 carry.
Literally,
top net worth.
I mean, that was the thing, right? In the beginning, he was like 1-6-1. He had kind of as rough as a start as it could get as the Jara.
Yeah.
But has absolutely made that recovery. Looking towards the Disperser next for him.
Yeah, that's against the goo, for sure. It's just too annoying getting gooed up. So, I mean, I'm looking at PARIVISION's heroes right now. I don't see any damage. Like, they have a bunch of Glimmer Capes and a bunch of Aeon Discs. And one Satanic with a Dream. It's looking kind of hard. And
what do you get rid of? You get rid of the treads for the Abyssal?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
It's going to be what? Treads out, Abyssal in, and then?
And then? Then you're Rapier.
Battle Fury out, Rapier in.
Yeah, something like that.
Surely.
It feels bad getting rid of the Battle Fury, even late game.
Because this is the thing, I don't know if I see PARIVISION winning this game without a Rapier PA.
Yeah, you might be right. You might be right. But Rapier PA is just not as strong as it used to be with this facet. Once you have Methodical, you can't get that random double crit that just wins you the game, right?
Yeah, you still have to live long enough and be able to stay on top of someone long enough to get those numbers counting up.
Exactly.
He's on the hunt, Satanic, but... oh, he's in!
Found someone.
Okay, there we go. And that's a dead lion. Can they turn this into anything more? It feels like they certainly have to try. There's an amplified damage rune. That's quite a nice find. Oh, GPK, he'll take that first.
But look at his mana, though. He doesn't have that much, so...
Still, though, with a Storm picking up that damage rune, you get the hell out of there if you're PARIVISION.
Yeah.
No further fight here.
The DM is actually changing his mind to BKB instead of AC. Wait, what's happening bot?
GPK just gets the chance to force out the Eon Disc on the roll-up from no one.
That's big.
I mean, Pure still watching. Might look to try and get in on this. Difficult to fight, though, for Satanic.
Yeah.
Sure, there's no Lion, but even when they have the number advantage, it's not easy or clear for how PARIVISION can jump into the action.
40 seconds left on that BKB. Now they're the ones sitting in base.
Okay. It's the Vortex.
Oh, on this.
Stepping forward, Decisive ready to drop the Golem here on towards the three of them. No one. He's able to get the roll-up off. They get the stun connection onto Pure, but Pure's able to put the BKB. DM's going to make the run straight over towards Mirror, pots the Bloodstone. No one. Gets the angle again with the Rolling Thunder connection on towards the Sand King. But Mirror's still fighting strong. They can't get enough damage down onto him to threaten him. DM backs up to the high ground. Nobody dies.
No damage. Satanic doesn't have BKB, doesn't want to commit. Didn't find the opportunity there. They did have Refresher there on Pango to refresh the Aeon Disc, so he survived that go, but that's a Refresher forced also. I don't know. It's looking hard now for PARIVISION.
It certainly is. BetBoom having a very impressive grip on the game. As close as it is on the numbers, it definitely feels like much more of a lead than the 5k gold will show.
Radiant are scanning.
There's the Basher.
Does replace those treads. They're looking to jump. The first guy was defending here.
I mean, it's
oh, they put a ward down. They might see 9 class. Look at that. Can they jump?
Gonna try and step up, gets the stun out. And there's the zip, GPK. He's gonna find Satanic and 9 class, gets the Vortex out of the turn, and there's the follow-up Bro Strike. Satanic just immediately pops, he's dead. They look towards DM, but DM will survive. The buyback's coming out for 9 class and Satanic. Satanic jumps out towards Pure, the bash is in. They'll kill him off the once, but he's got the Aegis. He's going to be back for round 2.
BKB's ending on.
Yeah, he's got to be careful. He's still going to try and jump forward on towards Pure. The bash is there once more.
The Halberd.
They have to be careful with DM falling as low as he is. They get the split up on towards Pure. Jump forward with the Rolling Thunder. Satanic trying to come up with the damage, but Pure standing his ground. The follow split up though catches Pure again. Again with the Rolling Thunder. They're controlling the gyro. And they set up for Satanic to be able to help take the gyrocopter out.
2 buybacks on each team here. And the push ends. Okay, Satanic did use his buyback there. That's
he did. It's the big one.
Yeah.
It's the very big one.
Actually, 3 buybacks on PARIVISION. Even DM bot back there. Yeah, no, I see that. Okay.
All right, they pushed them back.
Yeah.
But the next push from BetBoom.
It was costly. He has to be thinking Rapier soon, Owen.
I think so. Where's that Rapier?
The Abyssal is going to come out first, at least.
It is. It is. And he's nearly got it. Obviously going to spend up now, but the fact that buyback has been used. How are we looking on the Roshan? Still 2.5 minutes. Still while
now, PARIVISION are so happy with that fight. I don't think they can get much here. Sorry, BetBoom are very happy. PARIVISION can't get much here. They can't really push. They don't know if Gyro has buyback or not, I believe. Yeah, they don't know.
Oh, this could be it, though. The Carlos, he's got the Refresher ready.
Ooh, I do like that. I do like that. Refreshers are very good late game. They have 2 of them now on the side of Radiant. Dire have none. They're already setting up bottom. But 9 class is reading this. He doesn't want to step up there without buyback. He's just letting the shard defend.
That's a pretty good defense, right? This shard's pretty handy.
Not too bad.
Yeah, very nice at being able to safely deal with the creep wave pushing in. And there it is, yeah, Rapier queued up.
Okay.
My vibe is if he can't get Rapier before the game ends, he will lose. If he gets the Rapier, I think they might be able to do it.
Okay.
So it's a bit of a timing out for BetBoom. Can they end the game before the Rapier's online?
I think it's I mean, Roche is spawning soon. I think they're going to be focusing on that. But after that is their time to go. It's going to be a big Roche fight, I'm guessing.
I'll take the Storm into first here, BetBoom. Or maybe they want.
It's a scary one.
They are a little scared.
They could probably kill it as 4, yeah.
Yeah, they don't need to be that scared.
They're waiting for Gyro, though.
Come on, hit it.
Yeah, come on. What's the worst that can happen? You die, you lose the game? Come on.
I mean, yeah, they're scared. I mean, hey, it's a close game. It's a tense game.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not going to do it. Maybe they just want to sort of leave it there as a bait.
They are smoking on PARIVISION now, so...
Sure. But not heading in this direction, PARIVISION. Yeah, I think BetBoom were really preparing for PARIVISION themselves to make a move over here and we're just trying to catch them in a bait play. They'll settle for the Tormentor now. They know that PARIVISION's not coming.
Yeah. Nice little shard for save there. It's a good one.
Yeah.
Makes him magic immune. Can tank the Pango roll a little bit.
We'll see when Roshan's going to be back up in 30 seconds.
Gonna steal another wisdom. Seems like they're just taking wisdoms on each other's sides every time. Like, you take mine, I take yours.
I guess, yeah, at this point, Katomi doesn't want to risk using the relocate to take it.
No, it's a little too risky, I guess. Does have the buyback, but...
Yeah, so Tanic's just got to get hit in those creeps. How much money do you get from Battle Fury selling? That sells for what?
It's 3,900, so you should get half of that.
You do indeed, so you get 1950.
Yep.
Okay. So it's close. It's about, what, 2k gold away. And then he's going to be able to have the chance to switch that Battle Fury into that Rapier. It's very close, actually, yeah.
I mean, GPK does not have his refresher yet, at least. I still think it's...
Oh, they get the Vortex.
On the spot.
He's going to be able to slide away with the swashbuckle. Mirror still catching him with the Burrow Strike. PARIVISION, they're going to be forced in the fight. They drop the Golem. Jump forward from Satanic. They're trying to burst through Pure, but Pure's able to put the Satanic in the BKB. Satanic continues to try and stand his ground against the Gyrocopter. He's in with the bash, but he needs help. Satanic, the BKB is going to come to an end soon. GPK jumps over towards him. Satanic looks towards Mirror. Rolling Thunder from no one. Catches onto the Sankey. They've killed Mirror off.
Wow.
The fight is theirs. They have to run now, BetBoom.
He's going more.
He gets the catch. Pure, BKB, of course, still on cooldown. Satanic also on cooldown for 10 seconds. DM trying to close him with the goo. A further buyback comes out. Both sides using a buyback here. No one on the Pango buying back for PARIVISION. Miro on the Sand King buying back for BetBoom. But with that kill, he's pretty much got the money. He's got to go do some shopping here, Satanic.
I mean, that worked out. Honestly, like, baiting with no one, he used a lot of spells on him, and he had buyback. So the fight actually worked out pretty well for PARIVISION. How many spells do they have left for Roche now, though? I believe the refresher of double Warlock got used.
Yeah.
Double roll as well.
BetBoom should be able to get it for free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not so good for Paras, isn't it? Do you miss the free Aghanim from Roche, or do you prefer the refresher shard? Which one do you like better?
Wait, you still get the... Did they remove that?
I don't remember, honestly. Don't put me on the spot.
You still get the free act at the top one, don't you?
I haven't seen it even once. It's always a refresher for
me.
Dude,
I'm pretty sure you still get the free act at the top one.
Maybe right.
You gotta read your patch notes, called.
Let's not look in too deeply into this. I was just meant to ask which one do you prefer.
But which one do I prefer?
Yes,
no,
let's leave it at that.
I prefer getting the axe, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant to ask.
PARIVISION. Wait, did we get the Rapier purchased? He did!
Yeah.
There we go!
Yeah.
So here we go.
This is the moment. They're smoking. They want to surprise them.
I said, as was foretold, now that the Rapier's there, maybe BetBoom's in trouble. Satanic has played the last few fights pretty nicely, and now he's going to have the damage to get that. If he gets that jump on this Gyro, the Gyro will die.
Yeah. He will. It's much... I think it's double the damage, feels like. Maybe even a little bit more with his Rapier. But still, like, I think Gyro could survive. I mean, he has the Aegis now too, right? Who is he going to focus? If he can somehow catch the Storm off guard, he doesn't have a Lincoln, he probably dies in an Abyssal, pretty much. That would be a huge catch. Storm's first death of the game, if he can get him.
And what they have been doing a good job of in the last few fights, PARIVISION, to be fair, is they have been making sure that GPK doesn't find easy ways to get some crazy multi-man Vortex, right? He's maybe getting 2 people at most.
Yeah, they're
PARIVISION are pretty careful with their split.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah. The refresher's coming out soon, though. Even the 2-man Vortex is huge then.
They are still good, for sure. If he can get kind of that double lockdown onto the PA, I mean, they kill Satanic, it's game over.
Yeah. They're waiting for some buybacks right now. A minute left on Lion and IO.
Well, the refresher's going to be back online for the Warlock in 10 seconds. Oh. And 25 seconds for no one. I think, honestly, when they have that, PARIVISION will not be afraid of looking for a fight. I guess the Aegis is still a little bit scary, but I don't know. Do you take that risk? Do you fight into the Aegis, or you wait it out?
It depends on which angle you can get at. I mean, they put a ward down here, right? So they're waiting for them. If they come into the ward with the right target, yeah, you can fight. I mean, you know that Lion doesn't have buyback and Wisp, so if they go up there to D-ward, you take it. Otherwise, you probably sit in base. DM, look, he's seeing the Gyro first. They're gonna actually try to pop Storm.
They get the jump on Storm. They find GPK. GPK's in trouble. They get him. The crit comes through. GPK's gone. He's gonna buy back. Feels that he has to do something to try and get over and make sure the Pure is not in trouble. PARIVISION, they can back off. They're happy with that one. They made the jump. They forced out GPK's buyback. All they need to do now, wait for the BKBs to come back off cooldown for Satanic, go again, and now they're in a position where they kill this Storm. They'll have a pretty clear road to victory.
Yeah, and that was a huge catch. First death of the game for Storm. Great play there, sitting on the ward and just waiting patiently. They could have jumped Gyro and like popped his Aegis. He would be a valuable kill too, but no. They were patient. Storm using that buyback is costing him a lot. Now his refresher is delayed.
Still at least has the shard for that single play.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, for BetBoom, do you really try and go aggressive with the fact that you have no buyback on Storm or the Sand King?
They will try.
They're stepping up here with Pure. 2 minutes left on the Aegis.
Pure's going to be right in front there. With Aegis and buyback. He's not scared. Here's the roll. They want to maybe pop him once. Like, it's not bad. But he actually slinks away, so...
Yeah. Just seeing what sort of reaction they get, but as it is, he's able to just step back. GPK waiting in the wings. It's ready to zip forward if necessary. Pure wants to go for the objectives, get the range racks.
He's getting poked a lot on Pure here. The ledge stuns are adding up here.
And these hexes from 9 class also causing issues.
Oh, nice stun by Lion.
Jumping the burst, Satanic's in trouble. Gets pulled back by the Vortex. Can he survive through this? He's able to jump. The heals are there. Satanic's healing up. They'll be able to bring GPK low, but GPK is not able to get out. Is he able to lift the mana? It's enough to get out of the side, but the Fatal Bonds kills him off. GPK's gone for 2 minutes. Miro, Burrow strike onto the two of them, but they've got the Hex follow up onto Satanic, but they can't kill this PA. Satanic's able to reset. Miro's dead. 2 without buyback. Pure's trying to BKB TP out. He'll get away.
Oh my god.
But now, no buyback on GPK, no buyback on Stanky. It was such a risk to take, right, Goals. They went for this push. They went for this high ground jump.
They didn't hear you again, no, and they don't hear you. No buybacks. Why are they pushing?
I don't know.
They died. The risk does not pay off. We've seen this game, the story of this game is one team goes high ground, then they lose that fight there. It happened twice to PARIVISION, but this might be the end of the game now.
Oh,
this
look
one is
at this
very
as
costly.
well. Amplified damage room for the PA. Satanic can grab that. He's even going to get himself a casualty on this to switch him whilst his BKB is on cooldown. Okay, never mind. He's switching instead of the nullifier. Just make sure he's got it in the inventory. He knows, makes one good jump now, the game will be over.
Yeah.
There's a minute without GPK, without Miro. Of course, Pure, he did buy a rapier. He's going to try and do it on his own, but he's getting jumped. They're straight in on top of him. They catch him with the Hex. They've got to try and keep him alive. Katomi doing his best to keep this Gyro surviving, but the bashes come through. Satanic comes in with the crit. He's gets the kill. There's a second rapier for him to pick up if he wants to. And there we go. Dual wielding the rapiers now, Satanic. 3 against 5, BetBoom. I don't think they've got much left to play with here. Save. He goes down. Double kill for DM. Double kill for Satanic. This game's over. They're ready to dive the fountain. In he goes. Cleans up Kataomi. Triple kill for Satanic. It's over. GG is called. PARIVISION will take game 2.
What a game.
He got the rapier.
Yeah.
And you know, that was it.
You were right.
And GPK,
the free Storm game.
And in particular, as was told by the panel, that Primal Beast coming through. Do you think this was something that PARIVISION forgot about, or they don't care about?
I mean, I think so. I think it might have been on BetBoom's mind. As soon as you see Bristle, there aren't infinite amount of counters to this hero, but Primal Beast is definitely one of them. He's got the pickup that turns Bristle around, actually, and also he has the Ag later on. So it really fits, especially since Sniper doesn't really have that many counters mid. Whatever you pick, you're going to suffer a bit. But Primal Beast doesn't really care, because he can cut waves, he can farm anyway, he can gank really early. So he'll have things to do.
Let's have a look. I mean, as you say, right, Satanic, a very strong Brood player, but you feel he's going to have his work cut out this game. It's not going to be a simple one for the Brood. Yeah,
I think so. I think his lane is probably not that bad, Chen Brood, and he did really cook against Thunder with the Brood as well. But I would say... Yeah, and it's also he has that new facet buff as well, which is 70% regen reduction.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Really?
That was up from what, like 40 last patch or something, I think?
Yeah, something like that, yeah. So 70% against Alchemist is quite a chunk.
See how that comes into action once the fights do kick off later. And talk about the Alchemist, how's Pure's lane going to be looking this time? Obviously, last game he struggled at the start of this Gyro. Is it things a little easier for him this game on the out against these two, or?
It can be really swingy on this lane, honestly.
Yeah.
I think I can see them feeding potentially as well. Look at this, like, there's a goal, but Jakiro is really strong against double melee, right? So he's staving off the aggression here.
Has to still be careful himself, Katomi. That's the stick charges, but yeah, I mean, you see straight away what you mean. Somebody's going to die in this lane on some
I can't call who.
On either of the sides, yeah.
I think BetBoom got the worst of that exchange slightly. You're not having a great time right now.
Yeah, I mean, they've got to be careful here. That level 2 is going to be when the dive definitely comes in.
One creep kill so far. Let's see if he can make it 2.
He's going to get this one.
Yeah.
That's an easy one.
That's the easiest one. And they're already pulling waves. But looks like they didn't block small camp, so they failed.
With the shards down. Onto Katomi. I mean, both Katomi and Pure still very, very low. They get the concoction out. Yeah. DM can start spamming the goo in.
He's got a mango.
It doesn't want to dive.
It's a bit deep. They got the stick charges ready on Jakiro and on Alk. 9 and 11 on the Alk.
They're going to try and make a bit of a go here.
Yeah, this is quite a go. They have the vision.
And they do get the concoction. Nicely done there.
That's why you take your watchers, kids. Right there. Beautiful. It paid off.
Very nice. Might be sort of slow on the CS to start, but getting the first blood. Pure's going to be pretty happy with that one.
Yeah. Bot lane. Man, they're doing pretty fine on the Brood, but he's quite low and the wave is not in a good spot.
Now, the mid lane matchup.
Yeah, that's a rough one.
It is.
Like, it's always going to be rough against, especially a no-one sniper.
But, when do you sort of start going round and grabbing the creep wave? What's the plan as the bit primal?
I mean, honestly, Mallorin is the one that does that a lot. I'm not expecting too much of it from GPK.
Okay.
He might just roam instead. And that's also an acceptable thing to do. We'll see if he does it. I haven't seen him do much of that kind of play. It's not that kind of player, really.
No.
He's more of a ganking type. Or farming. Right now, he's facing him head-on.
That's going to mean that this is just going to continue to be a pretty easy lane for no one.
Yeah, fairly. But that's why you have this nice primal taunt you can spam with the baby.
That is a nice and annoying one. But,
or goose.
Oh, can they get him this time? I mean, Katomi's trapped in. This time round, they'll be able to get the kill with the combo. You're able to walk, though.
It's a volatile lane where I would rather have my Jakiro dying instead of the Alk, so I think BetBoom are happy with these trades.
And so with this mid lane matchup, as the primal, you're not too concerned about the fact that you're kind of getting nothing because you can still just have impact with your levels, or?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he's going to be able to roam on a side lane. I think both top and bot are gankable for him.
Yeah.
So he has opportunities to do things here. It's no problem. He's going to have to catch them by a little bit by surprise, though. You're maybe overstep, let's see. The goo ran out, so he only has 2, but is it enough?
I mean, 9 class coming in with the blocks, has the snowball. Pure is able to turn, though, get the concoction off. Pure lives.
DM, no stick, he's dead.
Yeah, he's gone. Outplayed there on the top lane. More kills for Pure.
Close.
Now 2-0-1 as the safe lane out. He's super happy with the outcome of this lane.
Yeah. GPK's doing well. Now he's gonna maybe try to pull a wave mid even. Oh, bot lane.
The 9 class coming in with the rotation.
Shards missed.
Still be able to close him with the snowball. Save's able to turn with the Aethershock. Satanic's really low. Satanic has to back off. Last right click will follow up and get the kill, but Miro, he gets one of them.
Yeah.
Won't be able to get Satanic. And is completely out of regen himself. Still though, Satanic's got to be careful stepping up. He's also low on the regen. Yeah, we'll start to heal up a little bit. Top lane. I mean, at this point, with the way that they've got these kills, I guess it's getting harder and harder for DM to sort of fight and lane up here, right? Now that they've got the level advantage on BetBoom, they can normally turn.
I mean, there was a reason why we saw Alchemist first ban for months. He's actually quite a strong laner even. And despite teams not picking him up that much, now they're starting him the past few days. He went up a bit in the win rate after the patch.
And this has got to hurt a little bit, right? GPK's coming in with the rotation, and doesn't find it.
Just TP's mid again. It's okay. He lost a bit, but nothing crazy.
Has to somehow find some sort of play that succeeds, though. As, if this continues...
Mid lane is not good. Maybe he needs to stack for himself at this point. 5 minutes in, it's more valuable, you know, like, you're gonna get some neutral tokens. Madness tokens, I think they're called. Something like that.
Madstone.
Mad Stones.
Mad Stones, yeah.
Radiant are scanning.
We're still all learning.
On top lane.
Oh, that's a nice go.
I mean, they keep just picking up kills now for this out. 3-0-1.
Yeah. Pure is taking off with this game. It's a little bit less valuable being Alk in this patch because the Ancient Camp above you, those double stacks you were getting above you were much nicer before. But I still think like he's a very decent hero to farm Ancients as well, so it's okay. 3.7k net worth already. Wow.
I mean, can they make a go on mid? They've got amplified damage and they have 9 class.
It's a little bit risky. I don't know if it's worth the risk.
Sure. Just get the damage onto the tower instead. So no one just continues to have a completely free time in the mid lane.
Yep. Bot lane, yeah, bot lane seems to be working out for Abaddon as well, honestly. He's holding his own. When he hits level 6 on Brood, though, I don't know, not sure if Abaddon can stay there so freely.
Did you have a sort of a preference on the offlane build right now for the Abaddon? You know, you liking the kind of these echoes or these blade mails? You know, what way do you think is going to be appropriate for Miro this game?
Yeah, I mean, that's a good question. I think you do still go the Harpoon build even if you're offlane.
Yep.
But the blade mail could be valuable this game. I can see it.
Top lane, they dive in, they get
nice
the M
dive.
again.
They do get 1 counter kill, and they will secure the wisdom, so it's still okay for Pari.
And they've got the assassinate. They're going to be able to get Katomi as well.
Yeah, not bad.
No one's game continues to go very nicely. So same to be said for Pure. 3-0-2.
Yeah.
This DM getting heavily slowed down on this top lane.
I'm definitely more scared of an Alchemist than I am of Sniper. I think
Sure.
Sniper, a little bit of a fraud hero. Like, he will fall off eventually. He basically is playing without level 20 and 25 talents, it feels like, so compared to a lot of other heroes. And that's when the Brute steps in.
See, you know, top lane DM. Still going to try and farm up here. Has to be very wary of wherever Katomi goes. Katomi for now has looked to join save down bottom. They want to maybe try for Satanic. Not an easy one to find.
They brought 3 down here, but this Brood is fast.
Yeah. Maybe they'll sort of just settle for like power rune here, 8 minutes in.
That could be the play.
Radiant are
No, they're not. I don't know. I guess they're
They're
scared.
too ready. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're too ready. Support still working on their 6s. No stacks on the map right now. Nothing for Bristle, nothing for Alk actually. It's a bit surprising.
Man, looking at GPK in the mid, they get the root set up.
Okay.
Assassinates in. Shrapnel's at the ready. They should be able to find him.
Kill.
Good patience there. I mean, BetBoom were kind of
Same
aware.
time, bottom.
Yeah, that the supports were there, and indeed, they're trying to make a move themselves, bringing in Pure to get Satanic. 9 class TP's in.
Oh, what's that TP?
I don't know if he's getting away with this one. He gets caught by the Hex. He's going to try and run from this. Looks to push his way out with the shards, but Pure's still in on top of him. It's going to be more action
They're coming in from top.
that Pure's getting involved in.
Yeah.
They get the kills.
The sniper is close, but I don't think he can approach this, can he? No.
It's a bit too
The
spooky.
creep have spotted him as well.
And Miro's got the level
The
6
smiley
ready
face.
skill. Oh, indeed. Smiley face is coming out. Quite early here.
Yeah. There has been quite a few tips and stuff, especially early into the game.
I mean, what's that smiley face for?
Well, what are you asking?
Like,
about?
is
You mean
it-
it's positive? Is it negative?
Well, who's he smiley facing at? Is he smiley facing Satanic?
Well, I mean, my
Smiley
best
face.
guess is, haha, congrats, you ganked me mid. Now you're carried.
I see. So, oh, it's smiley facing 9 class.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The TP as well.
Yeah.
9 class is not really known for his Tusk. I mean, I can't say I've seen many official games with 9 class Tusk before. I'm surprised he's playing this hero, honestly.
No one.
Yeah.
Katomi does have the macro
the
power at the
spiders
ready. Ice Path off the mark, though. And so's the dual breath. Satanic's going to get the freedom to run down save. Aphotic shields out. Save's able to turn with the shackles, but he looks pretty dead. And Miro will have to skill.
Yeah, he has a skill point ready. Holding it.
Surely has to skill it. There we go. Skill's in now.
Ooh, he faked his assassinates, made him skill it now.
That's smart.
They're
Now
ready
he's still
to
going to be able to clean him up.
Like, from behind, pure.
And GPK's in. Starts coming in, has the
He's
grab.
tanky, though. He's
on
really tanky
towards
on
no one. The
Sniper.
Macropire is laid down, but he's able to step out of it, turn,
Oh,
and shoot
man.
down
Can Pure get out?
GPK.
Assassinate.
It's
Wow,
there.
smiley face
Oh
right
yeah,
back.
you got a smiley face back. I mean, that's just deserved. Even throws out tip on top of it as well.
Yeah. I don't underestimate how tanky Chen makes somebody. Like, he had ulti, he had Divine Favor on the sniper. Like, he's not dying that easy.
There we go. We'll see again on that replay. As you say, no one baiting it out. And just a bit of an awkward part of the map for BetBoom to try and force this fight in.
Yeah, very. Right in the spider's webs too. Everybody has regen reduction.
Now GPK Even getting this ult on the sniper, no one's that far ahead that he barely goes beneath half HP.
Yeah.
Can survive, fight back, take this tier 1 tower. BetBoom, they've got to be a bit more careful when they look to try and get active and fight in towards this. As, you know, until then, Pure was having a pretty flawless game, gets caught in it all, ends up dying.
Yeah.
And GPK, he's still yet to find a kill or an assist technically on the board. 0-2-0.
He's not having the game he did last game on Storm, that's for sure. We might have overpraised this Primal. Sure, it looks like a good Primal game, but his lane is really shutting him down here.
Miro, they make the move towards him. 5 seconds until he has the ult back up. They're going to be able to get him 1 second. And it would have been there. 9 class will die in return.
No, you take that. That feels bad for Miro.
And they keep this pressure up. I mean, 11 minutes in, Satanic, he's beaten into the tier 2 bottom. The pressure from PARIVISION continues. And DM getting some space to recover up top with the focus that's been elsewhere.
Yeah. Probably going to get an early halberd this game as well. There's too much value in that item.
See around the mid.
There's a go on the Primal. It's quite deep though.
Probably won't look to chase up to the high ground. They do manage to catch Kataomi. So no need to dive up there for now.
Yep. Bristle is pretty much recovered.
They want to try and make a move for him.
Yeah, let's see. This next to a tower and it's a Bristle back.
They drop everything.
With Vanguard. Yeah, they're dropping everything, but let's see if they can get a turnaround. Sniper's here. Oh, wait, Sniper got stunned.
Oh, and they're going to go straight for him. GPK closes in upon him. He'll turn.
Pure though.
Take down Pure. Pure's dying to the tower. No one. He looks to bring down Kataomi as well. No one. He should die here. Shackles are there to finish him off, but hey, he got the job done on the way out. Picks up 2 kills. One of them being the Alchemist.
He saved that situation. It was looking really grim for Sniper. We found 2 kills on his way out. Kind of making an okay play. You know, Satanic is farming, so they're super happy with this. Killing an Alchemist is almost like killing 2 heroes. You're laying his Radiance now too. It's huge for PARIVISION.
Yeah, again, especially considering how hot of a start Alchemist Pure did have. And next time around, it's going to be even trickier to catch. No one. He's got the Hurricane Pike done. So he'll be prepared even if they're diving in for him under towers. Satanic able to take over this area of the map. They get the charge forward. Snowball's there, but they still have to grab.
Quite deep again.
If he can get coming in.
Yeah.
I mean, GPK, I don't know if he gets away with this. He's going to
nice
go
TP,
for the TP out. They've got nothing else to stop it. Same for Save, but the damage.
Oh my god.
Not enough. Save TP's out.
That was real close. Yeah.
Radiant's middle tower.
Worked out. They baited 2 TPs. That's not so bad, honestly, by BetBoom.
And there's a Radiance timing. 30 minutes online for Pure.
Not terrible, but considering his start they had, he's not happy with this still.
Yeah, could have definitely been quicker, right, if they decided to just sort of keep the Alk out of these plays.
Yeah, yeah. Nero's working on his Blade Mail. 15 minutes coming up, Owen.
It is.
Yep. Radiance being ready is big. I still think Radiant have a bit of an advantage, though. The Brood Webs should be really good in these fights.
And as long as sort of no one can find his position, this sniper's still super strong.
Yep. They're going to make a smoke play here, trying to get an opening kill, so they can snowball it into Tormentor on the Dire Triangle. Kataomi is honestly good enough of a kill here.
Yeah, they'll take it. Shards.
It's not clean, though.
And still kind of
coming in. Look how little he's
in the
reaching.
Corner. This damage from Sniper too much.
Himself.
And they'll get the
my god.
He's under the tower. He's dead.
Oh, that's bad. I swear, I'm looking at this Alchemist pressing ulti in these webs. He's not even healing him.
And this has really got to hurt, right? Again, like he was 3-0-4. He's gone from 3-0-4 to 3-3-6. This is a huge slowdown to what could have been a pretty smooth game, or at least opening to the game for Pure. He's getting punished.
Oh, he might be fuming now. Or he keeps his cool. I don't know.
We'll see.
He's a professional.
He's looking pretty chill on the cams. At least on the outside.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
15 minutes in PARIVISION. With that kill, they can set up to head back and go for Roche. And we'll see here again.
Yeah, look at the snowball right.
And Pure just had no target to throw the snowball, throw his concoction over towards.
Yeah. And they get the shard onto Carlos. Not a bad shard for Chen.
On top.
Oh, GPK is making a player. Oh, that pike.
I mean, they're going to drop the Serpent Wars down on towards
he's
no
trapped,
one.
Though, but is he actually trapped, or does he have a sniper's nest in there?
He can just sort of sit here and shoot them. He gets caught by the ice path.
He's just shooting.
He's just killing them all.
Wait,
the Snowball's going to take him out as well. No one's perfectly fine.
Oh, no.
They're going to get all 3 of them here. Miro can't get out of this.
Oh my god.
I mean, they tried to throw everything onto no one. They just, he's too strong and the team is too good at keeping him alive. He's 7-1 and 8.
Yeah.
Sniper's a huge problem.
This pike timing, way too good to deal with right now. Pure, obviously, after what happened, he doesn't want to join fights. At least give him his blink, but this reeked of desperation from BetBoom here. They wanted to hope they were a little bit lower from that Tormentor, but you know, that's the power of Chen too. Chen might not have the highest win rate this patch, but he is good at taking objectives still. There's no doubt about it. And staying healthy.
BetBoom.
Yeah.
Feels like they really can't afford to make any more mistakes, otherwise this game could start drastically falling off for them.
Yeah, Pure was thinking about going on the Brood, but the Brood was too smart.
Satanic getting a free time. 2-1 and 9. The only core that really struggled for PARIVISION was DM.
Yeah.
And he's back up there. He's in the top 4 net worth. The recovery's occurred. He can head over towards the pit with the rest of the team. They could get this Roshan. So these timings for PARIVISION, they're hitting them all. And it really did feel like BetBoom had a chance to do a little bit more earlier. Or maybe, honestly, just a little bit less to secure farm on their cores. Yeah. But as it's happened, PARIVISION's just outplayed them in the moves that BetBoom went for.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, they definitely didn't, like, if anything, the PARIVISION is a team that should be stressing out. They're playing as an Alec with 3 kills. Instead, it feels like BetBoom are the ones rushing. It's maybe because GPK, it could be, partly because GPK doesn't really have a great game and they kind of want to do something to recover it. Because right now, he's falling behind the Chen in net worth.
Yeah, it was a rough start, rough lane.
Yeah.
First few rotations were kind of hard to get off the ground for GPK.
Yeah, then you really need to work out when you have such a bad mid matchup. The pick looks good in theory, but that's only with net worth.
I mean, because this was the last pick.
Yeah. No, you usually want your last pick to win lane when you're second pick. It's almost always the case.
And Tier 2's got, I mean, it's 18 minutes in. They're looking at the high ground.
Yeah, I mean, we saw last game, they don't fear the high ground. Sometimes that could be a bad thing, though. They are stalling this out with Jakiro. All the spiders are dead.
Pure?
Whoa, Pure is kind of deep. He's in the web.
They just go on him.
He's dead.
Oh. I don't know. What do you have to say about that goal? What's going on?
Smiley face, I guess.
Any more smiley faces? I don't know. That?
What else can you say?
He just walked up and died.
Yeah.
Now they're going to lose the barracks.
Oh, goodness. Oh. I was worried when I saw Brood, the Chen, and Bristol. This is what's gonna happen.
Yeah, 18 minutes in, they take a melee Rax.
Yep.
Oh, BetBoom, what can you do?
What can you do?
What can you do?
The 2 other cores surrounding Pure, both walking around with the blade mail, and he's kind of alone in this game, but it's so hard for him.
I mean, yeah, it just really feels like Pure's just got to hit the edge of the map and just not show his face until he has that next item done.
Yeah.
Anytime he gets close, especially as we're seeing with the Blink Dagger online for 9 class, they just go on him, and there's no potential to save him.
Alchemist is cooking up a stun. Here we go. This is it. There's our only jump. Okay. Good start if they kill him. Halberd.
9 class, he's not dying quite yet. He's able to live through this, and Pure, he's dead. I don't know, Gorg.
It's looking rough.
I don't
know.
Got
9 class,
They do. They get one of them, and they're on top of no one, but no one's able to push GPK back with the Hurricane Pike. Ooh. And he's sort of chasing GPK out of the fight. Back in the midst of it, DM, he's perfectly fine to keep on fighting. Pure brought back, throws a concoction out of no one. No one doesn't care whatsoever. The Macropie's out on towards DM. They'll kill DM off, but Pure jumped in for this. His shield is there. They're trying to get him out up to the high ground, but no one snipes him out. Miro's gone. I mean, short that no one's dead, but he has Aegis. He's ready for round 2.
Oh, he cooked on Sniper this game.
And there's no Pure for a minute, Gorg. It's a dieback at 20 minutes really in on your carry. Alchemist.
Really bad. It's the worst hero to die on, too, because you know, you always think, when you're dead, you think about the gold sounds you'd be hearing if you're alive. And you don't get to hear that. You just sit there in silence, staring.
No. Oh. Down the mid they go. 20 minutes in. PARIVISION. They're eyeing up another set of barracks.
It's hard to stop him now. They're so sustainable too with the Chen. He has a mech. No ulti right now, but he does have that HP regen creep in the back.
I mean, this has got to be one of the faster Revenant, well, especially the new patch, right?
Yeah.
Revenant's broached 20 minutes in on the Sniper.
Yeah. No, I do like it.
Save.
Okay, insta-cancel though.
Okay, they have got the grab, but do they have the damage to threaten no one?
This could be good. The regen reduction from Abaddon.
And they'll kill him. They get the sniper. Can they get anything more, though? Satanic's already been able to pick apart the charm, and a buyback will come out straight away from the save. Can BetBoom get anything more with no one being dead? They're trying to chase on.
It's a good kill, but chase isn't so strong. They're already getting gooed up. Oh, how did he not get that stun off?
Did he not have vision? I mean, he was starting to attack him, but yeah, he just TP's out underneath him.
Yeah, that was unusual.
Well, save.
On the bristle. That's still a good kill.
He has got Glimmer, but yeah, okay, they've got him with the combo. Quick charge after the grab from GPK. Okay, it's something. They killed no one, they killed DM.
They're getting items.
Yeah, it's not over yet, and they keep their mid-barracks alive, which is a good job, because still early days, 21 minutes in.
No, definitely. Yeah, I think it's okay. I mean, 9k is not a crazy lead. Against an Alchemist, it's pretty bad. I'm not going to lie, but it's recoverable here. They gave them some hope there.
9 class. He's got the setup. We'll have shards in a second as well. And they won't continue to chase this. They're a little bit too far for them to go. There's a little bit of a breathing room now for BetBoom. A little bit of time for Pure to hit the jungle. Wants to at least get that BKB.
Yeah.
Dire are scared.
We'll see if he can get there. Same time, once the items continue to fly out for Satanic, he will have his BKB himself and a few hundred gold.
The BKB will be out sooner for Satanic than Pure. That is a bit of a problem. They might go right away here. I mean, knowing PARIVISION, how aggressive they play, I feel like the high ground is coming soon. Objective-wise, Roshan is dead for quite a while longer. Tormentor another 3 minutes.
Radiant are
If they want to do something, which they seem to want to, it's going high ground once again. Sniper is also working on a BKB. I mean, once those BKBs come out, you've kind of countered the blade mills on enemy team as well, right?
It's going to be that a little bit easier. And they're closing in.
Okay, there's the BKB on Pure. He did actually get it quite fast there. Maybe they can take a fight right now.
No, maybe no one wants to get his own BKB before they push again.
Yeah, I think the correct play is probably to wait for Roche here.
Yeah.
And Tormentor. Like, there's no need to risk it. They did it a little bit last game. It got a little bit spicy. I think they learned their lesson.
Radiant are
Yeah, I'd imagine, well, just considering the draft they have, the Sniper and the Brood, they're not in a rush to end the game, right?
I mean, I wouldn't say, like, necessarily they have late game that, clearly.
Okay.
I think actually BetBoom have very good chances if it goes a little bit later. Because Brood doesn't scale as well anymore. She's not universal. And they nerfed her level 25 talent. Sniper also falls off a little bit. But here comes a fight right away. I don't know if we're going to get there. Miro.
He's got backup with him.
They go for the Brood. This could be huge.
Let's see.
Can they finish the Brood?
He's able to get the BKB off. And now he can start and stand his ground. GPK's trying to go in the grab, but with the BKB off on Satanic, there's just no follow-up damage to threaten the Broodmother. As Satanic can chase down save. Pure trying to find a target with the concoction. It will get it thrown out over towards 9 class. Miro pulls himself over, but the borrowed time's already been used. Miro will fall. Triple kill for Satanic. They just cannot fight them.
Ah, that had to be a burst on Satanic, or that was an all-in play. It's hard bursting through Divine Favor and Chen Heals and Solar Crest, and even a Snowball could potentially blink and save it. It's just maybe a little bit too much for BetBoom to deal with right now.
And now they're just going to come down the mid lane again with a push. 4 heroes dead. That's going to be the mid barracks. And likely even more.
Yeah, without buyback on both Abaddon and Rasta, this might be a mega creep into GG play right here.
I mean, Pure can't even get back to base. He doesn't have a TP.
He's being bullied.
Even if he did, Jet 9 class is messing around with him.
Yeah, so it really is. They're tipping him.
He can't get back over it.
He's trying to stun him, but I don't know. 9 class got Snowball. Oh.
He's just bullying him.
This is awful. Come on, Pure had a rough one already. But this is revenge for the laning phase for 9 class. That's okay.
Well, they'll have everyone back up in 10 seconds. But the mega creeps are out against them 25 minutes in.
It's rough. Alka's running back to the base. He does not have a TP, so he's coming. Shall be walking back.
Well, can they do it against mega creeps, Gorg?
Well, if they had the sniper, maybe a slightly bigger chance. Honestly, their heroes aren't the best against mega creeps. Alk is pretty good because the lane keeps pushing into you, get gold
Hey,
all
there
the
you
time. Right? We've got to look at the positives here. Abaddon does not clear waves particularly quickly. I think he might lose to one, I don't know. But yeah, the Alk can get a lot of gold, but yeah, you know. It's game 3 and BetBoom really need this win in the standings. They really
do.
And
Yeah.
you know, PARIVISION don't really need it as much. Maybe they'll drop their guard, screw around a little bit. You never know.
Yeah, they've been crushing it so far. Well, this win here will secure them, for now at least, that top spot on the board.
Certainly, yeah.
With and no sign of anyone being able to contest them. Well, they can wait out. Yep, Tormentor's up. Look to take that PARIVISION.
Yep.
And even wait for the Roche if they want. Minute and a half and it's going to be there, so... BetBoom, they better gear up and get ready for the inevitable. As the push will be coming soon, and it's going to be a very tough one to stop. Got to try and scramble together whatever items they can finish off. They're looking, hoping for a Roshan opportunity maybe that they could have gone for whilst PARIVISION were going for the Tormentor.
Sadly, a slow spawn.
Yeah, and now in the mid.
You're just instant dead here.
Oh, and no buyback.
Wow. Okay, that's gonna be the game. Or they're gonna try one last fight.
They're gonna try. DPK's in, grabs the spider, but there's no damage that Satanics is threatened with whatsoever. As they can push on, clean up another fight here, PARIVISION, and they did make this one look quite easy. GG is called, 27 minutes in. This game, PARIVISION, they crushed it, Gore.
They really did, yeah. We overestimated the primal. Sometimes it's that simple. You lose lane, you lose game.
Sure.
That's kind of what happened.